It's really weird. You know how... There it is. You know how...
That's the bell.
Like that, right?
You know how...
It's a bell.
It's here now.
Did you hear about my call New Year's Eve? I was going to call you.
I heard about it. I did not hear you.
It's really incredibly liberating to do radio here because you have the feeling that no one's listening.
Well, you're right in my case.
And I just sat there and I started talking, and it was probably some of the best radio I ever did.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like just sort of rambling.
Now, somebody called you, or you were here?
Here's what happened. Okay, we should wait till we get on the air for this.
Oh, well, why did you start?
Is that get into a rap?
I mean, this is.
I said, is he going to do a show?
Are we broadcasting this right now?
You don't want anybody to talk.
I don't even want to know if we're broadcasting this. It's a test. And by the way, if this is being broadcast, don't expect anything exciting.
No,
this is not the launch. This is a
testing
test.
equipment.
If I was on the air right now and I wanted to play something off this digital cart, okay, everything here is pretty much the same as what I had. The only difference is I have no carts. Right. And despite the annoyance in the beginning, I believe in the end it'll be great. And what I'm looking at right now are two computer screens. My left computer screen has a listing of everything that's in the profit system. Am I correct? Okay.
So everything so far.
All right. On my right-hand side, I see a blank screen. We're going to run a drill now, okay? I want you, Gary, to go out and pick 7 bits that you think would be good for us to do a show, and I want to see how long it takes you to do that, and put it in my profit system. I put it in my car. What do you call this thing on the right-hand side? What?
Button bar.
Put it on my button bar. It's so gay.
Your BB?
My BB.
Yeah.
Put it on the BB. GD. What have you been doing?
What do you mean? Today we went over the profit system.
Oh,
and
you use the profit system too?
Yeah, I have one for the news. I have to
Good.
put, any news card I would put on the same thing for you.
Baba Button. Oh, we're calling it Baba Button Bar.
Yeah, you got
The
it.
Baba Button Bar.
All right. So now let's say, guys, right. I'm looking at my left-hand computer screen right now, and I see something called Song Parodies Richard Christie Freedom. I like that. I want to play it right now for Robin, okay?
What do you do?
Can I drag that with my finger?
It's not on your Baba Button
No.
bar?
They're loading the Baba Button now, but I'm going to put this, I'm going to drag this over right now and see if I can do that.
You should be able to play from there, I think.
Oh, I should? Can I do it with my finger? Well, no.
Use your finger.
Use your finger. Right. See, it's not working. Oh, is this annoying? It just doesn't work.
Is that what you're supposed to be able to do?
Is the pot up?
You know what? I'm going to need a mouse for this because, and maybe just a mouse right here because, bro, this does not work.
You could have my mouse.
Look at this, guys.
got a mouse?
Watch me on this.
I have a mouse.
Look. Boom. Now, I want to play it.
No, you don't play it.
That's not the
All right.
way.
Okay, I'll drag it. Okay? Wait.
No, you can't. You need a mouse to drag.
Then how can you...
So then I can't keep the mouse on the keyboard. I need to have an independent mouse. Am I right?
Wireless mouse.
Because aren't you going to want me to drag shit right? I'm stuck 4 hours. I'm leaving here.
We're
at 6
identifying
o'clock.
problems.
My trainer doesn't know that because I'm seeing him at 6.
Yeah. So, Tim, when, are we on?
Trainer.
We're going to be on, like they're putting it on right now.
I got a trainer for the move, Robin.
I'm going to kill myself.
None of the lines are activated?
They're not activated.
No, we're saying the phone lines aren't activated.
Oh, God.
So we're still, the phone lines aren't activated, and we're not on the air.
But we'll be on the air in a minute.
If we could throw one more at you, nothing plays when you're on hold. You can't hear the show when you're on hold.
Well, we know that.
Well, we know that.
Who's that smart ass?
Yeah, we know that. All right, so now we've identified. All right, so let's review. Let's review.
Anybody got a pen taking
Tim's
notes?
going to put us on by the time we're ready to leave.
Right.
Okay, that's good.
Lunch at Del Fresco's was great.
You can't eat there every day, Artie.
I'm going to be
broke.
You can't eat at that place. And
Wait, you know what? I'm bumming out that we're not on the air.
I know.
I was broadcasting like we were on the air.
Well, we may be on the air now.
But then again, we may not.
I need to know when we're on the air.
But you said don't tell me.
But no, I meant don't tell me within the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, but throw us on the air.
I purposely didn't bash JR and Elvis.
See, I think there was a sub-discussion going on with people here whether this should be on the air or not in terms of...
I said put it on the air. There's no when I say what should be done, there should be no discussion. I don't understand the discussions. Who discusses this?
That's I was told we were going on the air.
Right. And who said
But
that?
how long does it take to do that?
I
Is
went and
that some kind of a
double-checked
What did he
thing?
go to Scott Greenstein and he goes,
No.
I don't know what to do.
No, I
don't know. It doesn't sound right to me.
No, there was another guy in here not too long ago, and he was asking, should we be
said,
ready
put
to
me
go on
on
the
the
air? But
air.
this was before you got here. Apparently, there's some steps to be taken, I
Right.
guess.
In other words, they don't
That-
flick a switch.
Yeah, that's right. I have to bend over and get a big fat stick in my ass. That's the big step.
You got a BlackBerry, Scott.
I thought I was doing the show for 6 people. Turns out I'm doing it for 0 people.
You're doing it for yourself.
I think it sounds cool.
What were the odds of that?
Was that a surprise to you, Artie?
Oh, you're really good when no one listens.
I'm killing.
You know,
We
all the
thought
years,
those microphones
all the
really
years
get
on
live.
K-Rock, he just buried his head in the newspaper.
People would say, is Artie there?
Are we gonna Are we gonna fix this mic stand so that it has more give? Oh, we're on. Okay,
No, we're not.
No, we're not on.
we're not.
Maybe.
I just was told we're on.
All right, right. You know what? Here's the deal.
Jason thinks
I
we're
don't
on.
want to know if we're on or not. Tim, that's the last I want
But
to
just
know.
give out a phone number just in case, so you can.
Okay. Stop.
Something else has to be worked out. We have to know when we're on.
If we are on, yeah, that's the first thing that's to be worked on. We have to know if we're on the air. Second thing is when Howard says stay on, put us on the air, we go on the air. And if we are on the air, what people are listening to right now is this is not our show. I mean, it's Howard and Robin and the gang, but it's not our show. We're doing a test of the equipment.
Right.
I assumed you were listening to the test for the last hour, and I got to
Because
say
it was pretty funny.
it was funny as hell. And now that we know we're on the air, we suck.
We have nothing more to say.
Here, we got a guy calling in. Let's see if I can handle this. Here I go to a phone call. You guys ready?
All right.
Ready.
All right, watch me. Hello there.
Hey, Howard, this sounds great, man. I'm from Arizona. I'm in my truck. It sounds phenomenal.
Really?
That's Sal.
Oh,
Get
you
out
bastard.
of here.
That's Sal.
Scumbag.
Sal, that's you, right?
Yeah, it's Sal the stockbroker.
I
Let me
was
ask you
going to
something.
get all excited.
Is it that the phone lines don't work or literally no one listens to satellite?
Sal does a
I
killer
don't know.
Arizona
I still
accent.
am unsure that we're on.
No, we're on.
We're on.
We're on the air.
If we're going to go on the air January 9th, I want to make a statement right now. There's a ton of things that don't work. And now I'm going to run through every one of them that I've discovered so far in sitting here for an hour. Okay. Number one, the microphones are not set properly. We sound like we're in the mud. I'm hearing a huge room noise. That's number one. Number two, the headsets and the microphones that are on the couch. I can't tell which belongs to whom, who or whom, whatever.
Whom?
I can't tell who belongs to what. So on each ear, on left and right side, I would need the number that corresponds to the guest microphone. On top of that, I'm pulling up Will now on 3 different pods. Some pods or pots?
Pots.
Pots,
Well,
potentiometers.
Try the other microphone. There should be another headset there.
So what I'm saying is, hold it.
Tim's got it on.
All right. Tim, what are you on?
I don't know. What? Test 1 2.
See, I think
I don't know what you're on.
1 2.
What's he on?
he's coming through on my mic.
He's not even
Yeah, I think
He's not even mine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Should these be color coded too with the knobs?
The sound's so bad we can't tell who's on mic. Say something.
1 2 3 4 5 6.
Is he on? I guess
I don't
he
think
is.
so.
Test 1 2.
Yeah, I can hear him through my headphones.
Wait. Hold on. I'm going to stop it right now. When I point to you, Tim, I want you to talk. I'm going to turn off all the microphones right now. Everything's going off. Hold on. Talk now.
Test 1 2 3.
So, let me hear you.
Test 1 2 3.
That's it.
You actually can see where they are by this meeting.
Thank you, Scott. That was a huge help. All kinds of crap.
Symbols.
Yeah, symbols. I feel like I'm in driver's ed. All right. Who's on guest 2 now? What's Will on? How do we find Will?
He was on 3 or 4.
Or 4.
You're on 4.
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
now
I'm
he's
hearing you
on.
now. Okay. I'm hearing a metallic sound right now.
I think that's because you have Tim's mic jack all the way up, bring it down a little bit.
Test 1 2 1 2 1 2.
All right, now let me tell you something. We're going to need to jack these all the way up, and we can't hear that kind of sound. If I want to put them all the way up, I should be able to.
There's one more issue we're going to deal with on these, and we dealt with it a little bit when we tried them out of K-Rock. When I'm done, I know what to do, but you're going to have to put my microphone down, because if I put them down now, you can hear that.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like when I'm done.
Whose phone is that?
That's mine.
Let's hear that call. Maybe we can take
Yeah,
calls
who's
through
calling
Fred's phone.
him? Maybe they're listening.
Somebody's listening.
Let me hear your...
Lost it.
So what am I listening to now? What is that horrible sound that sounds like a robot? What is that? 1, 2. All right, those are the guest mics. So
And
we've
the
got a
sound
lot of
is
work
gone.
ahead of us.
Well, he was saying that those weren't gated, and that's what they need.
Oh, okay. Let's take a call from Fred. All right. Now, if I was to say to you, Tim, personal life of Fred.
By the way, you've
little
forgotten
glimpse.
about the podium mic. That was also not gated.
Okay. There's another problem. What is this? Main PFT.
That's the main music.
That's the main pift.
That's the music.
Everybody
the
knows
main-
that. It's the
it's the-
universal pift.
What is that?
Main profit.
Right, just call it profit.
Music profit.
Yeah, I got to know what things are.
But may I-
Main piffed.
May I say
I'm
something?
piffed off at you. You're bald and you annoy me. I got to take a breath. Oh, look, we have a call. Now it says Steve Langford from Howard 100 is on.
Yeah,
Oh, my
they
God.
wanna
We're only
come in.
getting calls
And-
from
and it's-
inside the building.
And it says line 21. Now, I don't see any line 21. What? What do you want to say? What?
No, he wasn't waving at you.
I'm just waving at Robin, waiting for you to talk to you.
Oh, tell me. What do you want?
I want to talk to you.
He's from the news.
You weren't. I thought you were on the phone.
No, that's
No, that's Steve.
That's Mike Piazza. Steve Langford's on the phone.
These Howard 100 reporters, I think they're under the console.
They're like ants.
Thank you, Robin.
Pleasuring.
I
them.
love you too.
Hold it. Wait. Say something. I don't know what mic you're on. What, you're on 4?
I don't have a mic. Where's
Wait.
it over me?
He's on.
No, it's the mic is right there by your mouth now.
Oh, very nice.
It's on the headset.
We don't even have this technology.
I just want to hear the quality.
What does it sound like? Is it clear? I don't know. I
It's
interviewed
low.
everybody this morning.
All right, you just ask me one question, then
Then I have to leave.
Yeah, because I got limited time, and I'm gonna smack you guys in the head. Go ahead.
I want to know what's the biggest problem technically right
my
now.
God.
The studio.
All right, you got one more question, Mike?
One more question.
Go ahead.
Is there anything you're happy with in the studio?
Yes.
Tell me what.
I'm happy that I'm going to turn off your mic and get you out of here. No, I'm happy.
That he can throw you out. That's
I'm happy that I have the power to throw you out of here. Robin, that is Mike Piazza, by the way,
yes, I've met him.
who I believe is an excellent reporter. And I feel that now, because you are a newswoman, you will be the figurehead for the news department as you can interact with some of these people. Maybe you'll bring them into some of the newscasts.
Oh.
Like you might say, Mike, I want you to now say something. And,
Okay, I
All right.
could do that.
Let's
I'll probably
practice.
have to because you'll never be able to pull up a soundbite.
That's right.
So we can interact.
Anyway, Mike, I got to say something. Even during the test, you're doing a great freaking job.
Thank you.
You're great. You're terrific. The whole news department's great.
Everybody over there.
Oh, you weren't
appreciate it.
kidding. I'm sorry.
You don't think they're doing great?
I don't know.
Have you figured out how to work your satellite radio?
Anybody got a 4-letter word for primitive weapon?
Steve Langford is
Steve Langford.
whispering.
Steve Langford. Steve's good.
Grab that headset, the other headset. No, not that one. What song
And
does he
then,
want to hear?
I think we ought to have the news people leave so we can actually work.
Because we'll just focus
You
on
can
it.
stand there. You can stand there.
Steve wants to
The
hear.
microphone is on your headphones.
It's on your head.
What do you want to hear?
Good.
If I could ask you just one question. In the news department, we had understood that we were not to cover this at the last minute. That's the word we got.
No, here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to come in here and do some actual work. If the news department, if the Howard 100 news department is crawling up my ass every minute, I can't get any work done. I can't constantly be doing interviews. So in a way, I said yes. I mean, what is there to cover? I mean, are they broadcasting it so you can hear it?
Right.
I mean, we do need some separation. True?
No question. The question was, if this is a public event on the airwaves, then why wouldn't a news department be able to cover it?
Because we weren't sure we were going to go public with it until Howard said, let's go public
But
with
every
it.
time we do a show, we can't have the news department. Sometimes you
Right.
need-
Do you plan to sit in on every show?
What was happening is it was getting very noisy in here, and I need to communicate with my guys. So the more people that are in here, the more my head's going to explode.
No question. I can just describe the scene in the newsroom. When they heard it on the air, they were like, wait a minute, this thing's on the air and we can't cover it.
All right, here's what you got to do, Steve. Go back and fire everyone in this department because I'm going to go nuts from you. I got to get a broadcast on, and we're doing news.
They're up in arms.
Thank you.
Tell them to quit.
Thank you, Steve.
Let's get to Steve's request.
They're up in arms. Tell them nothing's going
They
on
should
here.
walk out and protest.
All right, Steve, I don't mind if you stand there in the corner, but I can't make you the focus. I can't do a press conference right now. Okay?
Well, Mike Piazza was fine until he started waving.
Yeah, I mean, Mike's waving in the corner. I got major problems going on.
What happened
here. Let's see. We actually have a phone caller. Right. We actually have a phone
Well,
call.
let's not lose
Let's
him.
go to Sal in St. Louis.
Yes, Sean.
Hey, this is awesome. You guys sound great.
Now, who is this? Really a real, legitimate phone caller, or is it?
I am on Interstate 76 on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. I love you guys, and I got serious, and this is great. Can I say fucking shit?
You can do whatever you want right now because this isn't even the show. This is a
If you
test.
want to bring the show in the gutter, sir, go right ahead.
Right.
This is awesome. Congratulations.
Hey, Sean, can I stop you for 1 minute? Okay, guys.
This is Craig. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, whatever you are. Craig, hold on a
He keeps
second.
changing his name.
All right. I see a button now flashing on hold. What is
Okay.
that? No, not you, Craig, Sean. This is to my tech guys. Why is that flashing like that? What does that mean?
Because Will just put it on hold in the back.
He put a guy, so that means someone's on hold.
Yeah,
Now, if I want to take Sean Craig here,
You want to take both of them at once?
if I want to take them both at once, would I just pop this down, or would that hang him up?
Don't hang me up.
Oh, you're hanging up?
No,
Don't
no,
hang
you
up.
can't hang
No,
up.
no,
yet.
don't hang up.
You're
Don't
my
hang
test
up.
case.
I love being it.
Hit that again and lock it in like you used to do.
All right, how would I lock it?
Just hit it again.
Hit it again. Hold on. I'm practicing with you, my friend.
All right.
He's locked.
He's locked in. Okay, good. All right. Who is this?
This is Sean.
Who is it?
This is the real Sean. Well, this is the real Craig. And before you cut me off, I'm begging you to put your show through the internet for your subscribers too.
Yeah, they're working on it. Don't worry.
All right, perfect.
Can Craig hear Sean, and can Sean hear Craig?
I can, yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Sean, this is Sean. I hear a bunch of people talking.
Can you hear the guy on the phone?
What's going on, Sean? Yes, I can.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Craig?
Thanks. Now, if I want to lose Craig, or
You don't, Bill.
but let's say I do, I would hit this again, take him out of lock, and then I can hit hang up on him. But then I'd hang up on both.
Lock the other line.
I lock this guy.
Right.
Now I got them both locked, right?
Right.
How many guys can I lock at a time?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
That's nice.
How many
Nice.
calls can you take?
Also put one on this.
Zero, because nobody listens to satellite. Let's not pretend. These are the first two guys that called in.
This page over there.
That's awesome. Nice. Got a nice new toy.
Nice new toy to run.
How was your wedding?
I'm not talking about that till January 9th, our official start date.
Jeez.
And by the way, I should wait till January 9th because that will guarantee more
That
of a
these
cliffhanger.
two will come back.
Well,
You two guys will be back with us because you're waiting to hear if I'm married. I bet you're curious, Robin.
Not really. I think I know the answer.
Okay.
Really?
I'm testing.
It's weird having only twice as many listeners as Imus.
But already we're beating him.
Who's this? Is this Jenks?
Yo, good morning, Howard.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Howard.
Good afternoon.
It's great.
Good night.
So now, so far, we've heard from Jenks and Joey Boots is on the phone.
No double A.
Yeah, and you know what, Howard? I sent you a bunch of prank phone calls that I did that couldn't be played on regular radio.
By the way, bear with us as we try to fix our equipment. We're going to continue with this test for another 20 minutes, and then I'm out of here because there's plenty to work on.
He's got to get back to his wife.
I can hear Jenks putting the cassette in.
I got to get to Mrs. Stern.
Oh, wow, you are married?
I'm not commenting till the real show, January
Dude,
9th.
if you're married.
Howard, I think you are.
Why do you think that?
I was debating. Well, because when you called in live the other night, you called her Mrs. Stern.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Did I?
You did.
Who said I did?
You did.
Tim is saying you.
Tim, you're saying I'm married?
No, I said you called when you called up on New Year's Eve. You mentioned, said, "Come here, Mrs. Stern."
That's right, I did. You're right. Actually, I was laying in bed, and I said, so that's a good clue.
Over the break, Beth bought New Hampshire.
She owns the whole state?
That's my revelation. I never got divorced. I'm actually still married to my first wife.
And you two were having a threesome?
Yes.
Dude, if you got married, I'm leaping off the Chrysler building.
Oh, get out. No,
Hey, Howard.
Dana, I'm not going to be home.
What's wrong with a man realizing that he's falling in love? I'm not saying I'm married, but I'm just saying, yeah.
Bring that crap down to the gay channel.
Boy, do you see how hard it is to talk in here, guys? Like when the mics are up, it sounds like a hollow, echoey room to me.
Is everything on the board pinning right now?
Yes.
I got
okay,
this.
that's part of the issue because it's
Okay.
a digital console. As soon as it hits red on the digital console, it just
But I
slams.
pin everything. I've always broadcast that way.
We're going to try and figure out how to make it so that you can.
I'm really. I'm looking at who's on the phone right now.
I got
Listen to that. Wait a second, James. Yep. I'm looking at who's on the phone right now. And I'm used to broadcasting to billions of people.
Right.
Yeah.
Bobo, Joey Boots, and Jenks.
Oh, my goodness.
And I think we gave all of them free satellites.
And you know what? They probably called each other and said he's on.
Howard, my first day here.
Now, why am I having trouble hearing you?
I don't know.
Wait, this
Is it
doesn't
better
sound
now?
good at all. All right, I'm going to make everything not pin. Here.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Let's see if it does sound better.
I can hear you much better on the phone now, too.
Now you're louder than everyone.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
So why not make this the top level right here? In other words, let me pin. Let me turn everything up. But make it here then. You know what I mean?
Here, I got to take these off.
And just give me more compression.
I need a number of things over here.
Like what?
I need a talkback
Penis?
button, and I need a cough switch.
Yeah, I would like a cough switch on some of the guest mics, believe it or not.
They don't know how to use it anyway.
No, but we do.
Robin's the only one who coughs professionally.
But I also need a talkback button. I can't talk to
need to
you.
shit
I
my
can't
pants.
contact the studio.
In other words, you can't talk to Howard in his headphones and tell him all that crap you tell him behind our back.
That's right.
That button?
Gary has a hairy neck.
All that
Sabian is
crap.
bulging out of his shirt.
Okay, here's what I think. Okay? When Jenks was on the phone now, if the guest mics are up, we're in big trouble. So I have to take that all down. That's again because of the gating problem. Okay. I've noticed that you're right. If I'm not pinning right now, doesn't it sound a little better? It doesn't actually sound better, but
It sounds fuller.
it sounds fuller.
Yeah.
I need it to be crisper and less. I need some compression on there, and a little less.
We can increase compression.
You don't
Yeah.
sound like you.
I just don't sound like me.
Yeah.
You know who I sound like? I sound like Fred.
You sound like Will Pendarvis.
I don't particularly sound like me either. But
No, you sound like you.
not in my headphones. I feel like I echo a little bit.
No, you sound good.
Really?
No. But I know what you mean.
But I have to turn up my headphones really loud to hear you.
All right, Gary, say something now. If
I wish I
don't pin
didn't
you.
look like me.
So, so here I am, and now this sounds better to me. Since you pulled everything down, it sounds a little bit better, but this is still echoey.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, okay, we got to work on that. All right, now I'm going to attempt to take another phone call, and then I'm going to attempt to jump out the window. What floor are we on?
36.
36,
All right.
yeah.
Now, do you want to hear from the regulars like Bobo and Joey Boots who are on here every day?
No.
Would you like to
hear
There's a guy.
new...
There's a guy named Andrew. Andrew says we sound. Now, how is line 2? Where's? Oh, this is line 2. Okay. Andrew, say hello.
Hello.
Say testing. 1,
Testing,
2.
1, 2, check.
That sounds great.
He sounds good.
Yeah, we can really hear the phone caller.
Well, you know why? He's calling from next door. He's yelling out the window.
Oh.
Good luck, guys, eh?
Thanks. Are you from Canada?
Yeah, I'm up in Canada here.
Now, I thought they don't allow us on the air in
A
Canada.
little gray market action, you know?
Wow.
You know what? I heard that a lot of people are going across the border, buying them in Detroit, and then they can get the satellite.
You know what?
feed
All
of
you
the
need
Stern
is
show.
sorry, Robin. All you need is an American address, and my parents have a place down there, but they don't get anything in the mail. So all you need is an active American address, I think, because they don't check. They just need an.
Imagine the
address.
government takes this guy and throws him in jail with Cabby.
So this guy has an
not with
illegal.
Cabby.
Yeah. You know what insults me? There are fans of ours who haven't even bought satellite. This guy's doing an illegal,
Right.
thing to get us.
Yeah, it's a shame that they push us into the corner like this up here where we can't get you guys.
Would you do me a favor and tell all my friends in Canada to use my personal address?
Absolutely.
Yeah, feel
if you
free.
give it to me, sure.
I was going to say he could sell his address. He could rent it to everybody.
That's right. I'm selling my address.
Absolutely.
$47.
That's it. That's great. Anyway, good luck, guys.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks.
That's kind of cool. All right,
Yeah,
let's
so
see.
they are listening in Canada.
Let me see what Andrew. Oh, that was Andrew. Let's see, Sean. See, you guys, you got to give me numbers on these phones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see. This might be line 8. Go ahead. That Sean?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Sounds good. I can hear him pretty good.
Is this the same Sean from before?
No, Sean, Millersville, Maryland.
I'm starting to feel like people are listening.
Oh, man, look, I was trying to get through for the past half hour.
Oh, wonderful.
45 minutes.
Yeah, by the way, on Thursdays, we're doing a run-through on Thursday. I don't
Yeah.
even know if we should put that on the air or not, because I personally think run-throughs are boring.
Oh, no, man, you got to put it on.
But, okay.
It's awesome.
All right, maybe we'll do it, but here's the deal.
What?
If you put a run-through on the air, Isn't that a show? And then that ruins the suspense of our first
That's
show.
what I thought.
I
yeah.
think this is the last run through.
You
go.
really
Oh, no,
aren't
you
gonna-
can't do
come
that,
on.
What do you? That's what
Well,
do you care?
my opinion is that I thought this was worth it. Robert said it's like hearing the orchestra tune up. Now it's sort of getting better, and it should stop for the air.
No, okay, then it sounds horrible. Sounds like crap, man. I don't want to listen to it anymore. You guys are horrible. No, it is like a real show, man. I just called up a couple buddies. It is like a real show.
Oh, then we can't put it on
But I can't put it on the air because then the
It's
start
too
date
good.
1906 is the rallying cry for the revolution.
That's right.
That's right.
Stupid. All right. Hey, thank you. I want to run a drill because we're running out of time.
Okay.
Okay. I want Sal right now to hand me a tape. Name a tape that we play all the time that we have legal rights to play. I mean, I want him to actually give me a bit.
If Sal's listening, Sal, I don't know exactly what bits we have available, but Sal would know that he's got something that we've played regularly.
All right, Sal.
Did you give it to him?
Here's the drill. Here's the drill. I want you to load something into the Prophet right now. Wait, I don't know, what do you want? Here, I'll be here. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
We don't have
No headphones.
You don't need headphones.
Okay.
He can't do it right now.
I can't do it. My
I'll bail
profit's
him on
been
this.
down. I've
right.
got
Wait,
that going
now
on.
why is
you
hold,
can do it from my office.
Why is the Prophet down?
Ask well, Thom's been working real
Okay,
hard. I'm not
so
gonna
I know.
break his balls.
Okay, so if let's say that happened on January 9th,
Right.
you could be able to go over to Gary's.
Right, and we're not accessible to that.
Now,
Today
you
was
hear,
the-
by the way, while he's talking, you hear how hollow he is? Everyone hear it? Okay, good.
That's
go
my
ahead.
soul.
Yeah.
I was talking. We had a meeting today with the profit system, and we were going through it. We still don't know it. We know about 10% of the
You
system.
look at me. You're going to have to know by Monday how to
will.
load a tape. So if I say to you, you hear me. Here's what's going to happen.
He should know by Thursday.
Right. Wait, hold on, guys. If you see, I got to turn off your mic. That's good to know. Wait a second. Now, what mic? See, again, I don't know what mic you're on.
When we put a big number on it, you'll know.
Yeah. Okay.
Mark's on
All right.
4.
Do you want to talk to Richard, or is that going to be too hard?
Oh, now hold on a second. Oh, Richard. Now where is
He's on
Richard?
another mic.
He's right there.
What mic is that?
Gary's mic.
Gary's mic.
Check.
Oh, that's called Gary's
Hey.
mic. Okay, go ahead.
Sibilance. Hey, I just put something in your profit. Maybe we'll see
All
if
right,
it
what'd you
works.
put?
It's a gay porn clip. It says,
Of course he did a gay porn clip.
Jason Branch.
Okay, watch. I should be able to play it.
Yeah, there you go, boy.
Good. Good job.
Check out, boy. There you go.
Sal did a bad job, and you did a good
Right,
job.
so Richard was able to do it, and Sal wasn't.
So now Richard's my favorite, and Sal, you're a piece of garbage.
And it's digital.
Richard, go fuck yourself.
Now let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
I noticed with everything you're writing, it's like the F word. Everything now is the C word.
Right.
For a woman's vagina.
No, I've been slowing that
I mean,
down.
like let's try.
Right.
But like if you got to use the word because it really works for you, or let's make the rule like if you lose it on the air and it happens, but like everything doesn't have to be the F word.
Howard, you have to remember in the past when I put a C word into a bit, I hit a bleep on it.
Yeah.
And that's why you're
no.
not
Now everything you're writing.
Okay.
And it's not funny.
This should be saved.
I know.
This should be saved.
All right, you two guys get off, and now I'm running a Chinese fire drill. Run back to the office and give me a tape of Blue Iris. Quickly.
Got it.
See how quick you can do it. What?
4 minutes till 6.
Yeah, well, just cut us off and go to the news. I mean, we're still doing a run-through.
Well, it's a race.
All right, they're going to...
And maybe they will get this on the air, and maybe
Now,
they won't.
I have a question. Doesn't that appear in red if they throw it on now?
They can make it appear.
Fred, kill that for a sec. What?
They can make it appear in red.
I would like that. If it's something like if I say... Because how would I find it in here?
Right. He can change when he loads it.
He can change the color.
To any
We
color
could,
he wants.
the other way to do it, Howard, is we could put up a note: Blue Iris A7. It would, but being in red would
But
be
he'd
better.
have to then look up and down.
Right.
for
If I
A7.
see red, bam, I just hit it.
Yeah.
Let's see how long it takes them. Jack, go ahead. You're on the air. I'm testing. Go ahead, real quick.
Testing.
Hold it. Don't tell me why he's not on the air because I'm going to figure it out. Mm-hmm.
You may not get to hear this.
Wait, Jack. Jack, are you there? Hello? Now, why is the phone's not working at all? We lost the ability to take a phone?
At 6 o'clock, did they switch you over anywhere?
Oh, they switched?
Oh, so they're the news phones now.
How about that, huh?
Howard.
That worked.
What worked?
What?
That the phone switched over.
No,
K&L's Blue Iris, by the way.
Oh, yeah, right.
You can
Good.
make those red, you know.
You can, to highlight them that they're new.
See the trouble? I guess I'm having trouble because, we're going to move this. Yeah, okay. Let me see K&L.
Look at that. Isn't that the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? And look at his body, muscles. You work out. Oh.
Any dirty words in this? I want to hear dirty words.
I can re-edit and put them back in.
Yeah, of course.
We never had bleeped anything out of this stuff. We only
Right, you go back now and
What is he giving you? I didn't even hear. Somebody was handing me a card.
Blue Iris.
Was
But
she
it's-
bleep still?
Yeah, like he didn't give us all the good dirty stuff.
Well, no, she's not bleeped.
Yeah, she may not have
never had the
sworn.
I'm gonna come.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to come.
This is, this is all an edit. I mean, bleeped.
What?
It's all unbleeped, yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah. Why don't you pop all over my chest?
What'd she say? Why don't you?
I want you to pop all over my chest.
Now, let's say I wanted to rewind. I couldn't, right?
You will have the ability in a few days.
Yeah,
I
they
will?
showed us that the Prophet system can be rewound, fast forwarded.
Wow. That's tough.
It's coming. No,
It's coming?
It's
Okay.
on order.
All right, great.
They're rewriting.
All right, so I think this is a good
Pause.
first rundown. Robin should be addressing specifically her needs over in the booth.
Yeah, I have been doing that.
Fred should spend some time with his stuff and figure specifically what he needs. We've addressed some of my needs. Are we going to get rid of these two phone panels here?
Yes.
Okay. All right, those will be out. Okay. The reverb we talked about. We got a lot accomplished, I think. We talked about the mice. Okay.
Do you want my notes?
Anything you can have for us on Thursday would be greatly appreciated because, yeah. Wait, stop. I'm hearing all kinds of noise and I have no control.
Yeah, somebody's rustling papers. And...
All right, now he wants to go on. You go on. Go ahead. Now, what is the Gary? Oh, that mic is on. That's got to be fixed. That's got to have more flexibility. Go ahead. You talk.
Through the board on the outside, about every minute or so, there was a click, a pop. There's a lot of pops coming through.
What kind of pops?
There's lots of them.
But what do you mean?
It sounded like when Howard would touch the board, he would
Now,
click
hold it.
the
Let's
buttons.
see.
No, it was it was like it sounded like
little
clicks.
millisecond clicks. Like
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Say
Like a
something.
static click.
Test 1, 2, 3,
Are you on a
4.
mic?
That's probably.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like mine's on.
Because you were saying
Yeah, I think you are.
Why am I picking you up, though?
Through probably one of the other mics. There's these
you are
mics
on.
because
No,
they're not
that's
gated.
Tim's mic is
No.
on.
I think it is on. Tim is on.
All right, forget it. It's enough tonight. All right, I feel reasonably assured that we could actually get on the air. Scott, the engineer.
Yes.
I'm going to put you in charge of one thing for Thursday, and I got to have it right. I am struggling to talk here, and I don't know why, but it doesn't sound like what I had at the other radio station, and we had a perfect blend going. And I don't know why I'm struggling so.
Well, there's a combination of a digital console, which we can't push as much, and we have to. The room acoustics are different.
So we need that addressed.
Yeah, we're gonna address that. We're
I
gonna
don't care if we have to put up
readjust.
screens or something. I'll do whatever, but we got to sound good.
Okay.
Right.
Don't tell him why.
Is this the actual room we're doing the show in?
No. Well, let's call it a day. And thanks to everyone. And this is exciting. The new studio is exciting. And we'll be complaining the whole time, but that's the way we do the show. It's funny.
Yeah.
But it's really great. And I think that this digital stuff is going to be dynamite.
Yep.
Thank you. Thanks. It's great. Thank you. Pretty wild. Right.
Very, very nice.
There are problems. There are obvious problems, and between now and the next rundown in 2 days, we're going to try and correct as many as we can.
It went fine. The sound is definitely different. But it's cool. Like I have a full desk now, so I feel like I've really arrived.
I thought the run-through went reasonably well, considering we're novices. We know nothing about digital or computers. At least I don't.
Bullshit. Sam, what brings you down here today?
I have no idea.
Just came to hang
Well,
out.
yeah, you know, when the guy owns a company, he tells you to come on the show, you go. You know?
You listen, right?
And the walking backwards drives me.
You got to do it, man.
It's unbelievable.
You got to.
All right.
I'm getting good at it, I think.
You won't keep going backwards?
Not.
You'd rather let me go out of focus and run into that wall.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll sacrifice that footage.
How's it going? How's it going? Forget me. How's it going for you?
It's all right. I'm a little tired.
You tired? Now,
Yeah.
where is your career going from here? Where is this going to take you?
I'm moving on up. I'm an associate producer right now.
You see the Academy Awards with a hooker won the screenplay?
Yes, I did for Juno.
That's where you ought to be. You go. You could be like
Stripping or
no, a handheld camera guy. They would say, "What did you used to do?" And you would say, "I worked at Howard Stern, and then I shot a movie." Apparently, it's not difficult to do.
No, I think it's
when strippers are winning Academy Awards. I think
exactly.
It's not. Yeah, it's not hard to do. Otherwise, everything's good. How are you?
Good, good.
Did we say this already?
Yeah, I think we made this chit chat.
But how have you really been doing? How are your parents?
My parents are good.
They're proud of you?
Yeah, they are. They are.
Did you get a college degree?
I did.
In what?
In broadcasting. Went to a good school, you know.
Yeah, but that's not really a good degree.
Why not?
Well, if you don't make it in broadcasting, then what do? You could be a doctor in Venezuela.
Hey, Jay Thomas is here. He's always on fire. He always has great stories. Jay has his own radio show here on Sirius Satellite Radio. You should check it out. It's a lot of fun. Weekday afternoons from 3 to 6. I always listen to him. I listen to Bubba. There's so much stuff going on. It's from 3 to 6 on Sirius Stars Channel 102. The great Jay Thomas, who really is quite delightful. I like Jay.
Where is he?
He's stalling. He's making an entrance.
Yeah. Making us demand him.
What were you doing out there that you're so busy?
He was telling me a story of coaching his kids in baseball.
Oh.
And I was pretending I cared.
Gary's stories are all beautiful family stories.
First of all, Jay and I both coached in the same league in the same time.
Here we go again. It was boring then, it's boring now, and it's going to continue to be boring.
Okay, Jay, why don't we sit down on a plane and you can tell me how you build houses for 5 fucking hours?
I don't, but you know what? I stopped doing that. I realized it's like
you didn't stop talking about it.
How about people that show you the pictures of their fucking kids?
I didn't do that.
Right?
It's so right. You know, my parents, I used to say to them, why don't you ever carry a picture of me in your wallet or your purse, Mom? And they go, we hate people who show pictures of their children. We have nothing to brag about. And I go, you have nothing to brag about.
What were you, like, all nose when you were a kid? What
I don't know what it was, but like I thought, well, maybe they could have a picture so that they could look at me when I was in.
They wanted to check on you every once in a while.
No, they had no concept of that. Jay, I was hearing a story, which is fascinating. By the way, did you watch the Academy Awards?
You know, I did, and
Who's getting lap dances from Diablo Cody? I mean,
I've got to tell you that we struck, you know, I'm in the Writers Guild, all that stuff, that we struck battling for the writers and all, and then a hooker wins the best screenplay and says, I'm learning a lot from the writers, and it's like, it was such an embarrassment.
Yes.
It was such a slap in the face to writers.
What are you guys holding out for?
Well, in all fairness, she wasn't a hooker. She was a stripper. Let's be honest.
I'm sorry. That's a hooker to me. You can call it, because if there's enough money, do they not screw guys?
Well, not all of them, but let's be honest.
You think she never screwed anybody for money?
I don't know. I don't know the girl.
Then the movie's about a little slut, right?
Yes.
And here's the other thing. They're always having the thing, and I go to these things, and I wear a ribbon for abortion. Always, you know, everybody should have an
woman's
abortion.
right to choose.
Never do they have an abortion in the movies.
No, never.
Nobody ever has an abortion.
That
right?
16-year-old girl in Juneau would have had an abortion in 2 seconds. You're absolutely right.
No, I didn't see the movie.
Has an abortion.
They should. We have enough people.
He's so right.
They should have an abortion. I mean,
Well, what about the family that wanted to adopt that baby?
Didn't they break up? I didn't see the movie.
Yes, they do.
And so they give it to a broken family.
More trouble.
So they should have aborted.
It's a great story.
And they give it to a broken family, which is already a mess.
Well, you're from New Orleans, and you even, I thought this was an incredible statement.
So many people should have been aborted in New Orleans. It's not even funny.
I want to see the sequel of Juno in 15 years when that kid's ripping off cars and mugging
But you had said yourself that the
I don't think that Diablo Cody will write another movie that we care about.
You hope not. You got jealous, didn't you? Be honest. I mean,
you know what?
Have been
I'm
in the
jealous
business.
because they make it out like we are the peons, and then the King of France and the Queen and all are in this thing, and we look at them through the fence, and then they throw us bread they've chewed on for a minute.
Are you saying that the Academy Awards are like high school, where the cool kids all get to congregate
and give each other awards,
and you're on the outside looking in, and no one will let you come to the party?
And if the women are so beautiful, why don't they have anybody?
Right.
Why doesn't Cameron Diaz have a man?
Because she's a fucking pain in the ass.
I don't know. And by the way, when they're taking the pictures, what is with this?
What, turning to the side?
What does that mean? It's a cat's ass. It's a cat's ass.
You know, I saw Miley Cyrus doing that. She's 15 years old.
Well, yeah, what's with the 15-year-olds acting like 40-year-olds?
Raising kids in Hollywood, were you afraid of that? I mean, the kid turning into a Hollywood kid. Miley, what his name is Miley? I never heard of this. Miley.
Well, she's a little...
We struggled to get the kids into an upscale preschool. I mean, you probably went through this with your kids. This is a long time ago. And we went, and we had to get... and Alex Trebek and his wife were trying to get into school the same time we were.
And there's only so many slots available.
And they had the quintessential black woman headmaster, but everybody else was white and rich in the school. And Jack Nicholson,
in a very liberal neighborhood.
Right.
It was in the it was on Clinton Street. I'll never forget it. It's still there. It's the Something Learning Center. And one day we're parking the car, and my wife's, it was Jamie Lee Curtis was helping park the cars. And Bruce Springsteen was in the coffee room. And Jack Nicholson, well, my wife was going, my God.
We got to get in.
Get into school.
Yeah.
So we bring
want to go to this
we
school.
bring our little 3-year-old, 4-year-old boy, and he's got some issues. He's not right.
Right.
He's mentally not right. And
Your son is not mentally right?
What about your son?
He's okay now, but he wasn't right.
Not everybody has a perfect kid. He was to admit that.
Thank you for admitting it.
We would go to McDonald's, and you know where they have the balls? You're getting to play with the balls?
Yeah. Right.
He would get in there, and then he would grab a kid and start strangling him, and pulling him, and some dad would say, hey, who's that? And I would say, that's my son. And he goes, hey, get him out. And now my son wouldn't let go and then would bite the kid. It was really terrible.
Wait, now, does your son still have problems? I mean, honestly.
He builds guns now. He makes a real gun.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, we deal with it all the time.
So he's a real violent kid. I mean,
no, he's
born
not.
violent.
He's a crack shot and all, but we let him get it out.
Should he be around guns?
Will you stop that?
I'm not kidding.
No, he tried to strangle children at a young age, and
now
he's
into
into guns.
Now,
what school does he go to? Because I want to.
He goes to a public school now.
They won't let him in the private school.
No. So we go to the higher learning thing, and we had like this kind of thing with him, and one guy in Burbank says to me, "Who's that kid in there?" And I go, "Oh, that's my son." He goes, "If I didn't recognize you, I'd punch you in the nose." He says, like, because he recognized me, he wasn't gonna. So I'd climb in the thing, and I did this constantly. My wife's crying. We had another kid. And also, finally, we sent him to this school.
It's a tough kid.
We get there, and Alex Trebek is with this young wife of his, and they're trying to get in.
And they're kissing the black woman's ass, who's the headmistress.
We get the kid in.
Yeah, good.
We get him in.
Good.
He's there, my wife says Jamie Lee Curtis is parking the cars and all. Well, he's not there a minute. He's in the sandbox. He strangles a kid.
Was it someone's famous kid?
Bites the kid, yeah. Like somebody I never heard of, a producer's child. So they call us up and they go, your child needs a shadow teacher.
What's that?
For $400 a week, a woman stays with him all day.
Well, at least they didn't kick him out. They didn't give up on him.
$400 a week, and he's great with the shadow teacher, who's a psychologist or a kid or whatever she is from high school. I said, well, I'd like it too if somebody hung with me all day, right?
Poor you. You have to pay $400
extra a week, and it was $1,000 a month. I am so mad, and so I say to my wife, why don't we send him up the street with the Mexican kids and all, where he would fit in. He would fight. He would be a gang member. He looks like...
He likes guns.
Like he's from a broken home or something.
Right.
Mom, I got my colors today.
Did you ever take him to a psychiatrist at that age and say, what's going on
he's
here?
pre-fucked up. He belongs...
with these kids.
And the kid. And we had a psychiatrist, and they went to... They would go to McDonald's with us, two of them.
Right.
This is another $5,000. And we would stay there.
Aren't you glad you had kids?
We'd put him into the thing and see if he strangled someone. We started going to McDonald's in other neighborhoods that they didn't know us.
Right.
We go into West Los Angeles.
Right.
So we're spending tons of money. So now the school says he's become such a problem. We have to have a meeting.
Oh, no.
We have to have a meeting.
Is it hard to love a kid like this?
It is.
It is. Go ahead.
So we got 7 people in the room, and they're telling us these things, psychiatrists and things, and the quintessential, 6 foot tall, a black woman headmaster, not another black person on the staff, not a Mexican, nothing.
Nothing.
And I say, we're not all talking about this little 2.5-foot kid, are we? We can't be.
Right.
And I said, this is ridiculous, and we're out of here. We're done. And the woman said, well, okay. And they gave us our money back. And so that's a big deal. They gave us some money back. We end up going to some school run by lesbians, and he was fabulous at the lesbian school.
What? So do you think there's something to the fact that these she schools are doing something wrong?
Here it is. You don't have to be smart to be an actor.
Right.
Writing is hard. Producing is hard. I guess directing, you have to know.
I don't know how writing is hard. A stripper can do it.
That's true. But actors are not bright, and I've said it forever. I get in trouble for saying it, but
I got to ask you a question about that.
They're
'cause
not
I've heard it.
smart.
Listen, I'm watching this show, In Treatment, Gabriel Byrne.
I love that show.
Okay, me too. They memorize all these
Unbelievable.
lines. There's
What
got
does
to be
memory have to do
well,
with
nothing?
Let me finish my point.
Smart.
There's got to be some
The
intelligence.
Rain Man
there.
could memorize shit.
I can't memorize.
I'm a Rain Man, memorize
You're
everything.
brilliant.
No, I'm not. I don't. I mean, I feel stupid. So when I see these actors, they're able to memorize entire soliloquies, monologues. They're able to do this. They have this ability. You can't see the intelligence in that?
I don't think memorization is intelligence.
What? I'm sorry.
I don't think memorization is intelligence. The average person says what you say. You did a movie. I didn't see you stumble or you talk.
No, I struggled to remember the lines, and they were my lines.
They do too.
Much.
They do, but they do too.
Well, I'll tell you something. This is a fascinating story. And, you know, even more fascinating is your take on the whole... Jay is from New Orleans.
Right.
And the guys told me this. This was something they put in the notes.
Mm-hmm.
That you recently in New Orleans rented out your house to Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
To their architects.
Okay. Oh, to their architects.
Brad Pitt, who is a wonderful guy and is helping New Orleans.
Is he smart?
I don't think so. I think he's naive. I think he's really rich.
He wants to bring all the poor people back to New Orleans and build up their neighborhoods, right?
Yeah, and we'd like him to stop that. The hurricane, of course, did us a tremendous favor and blew tons of killers out of town and people living on the dole and everything else. And so now they're all trying to come back.
But there's still a high...
terrible.
A murder rate there.
A friend of mine just got shot in the ass. He was being robbed. They shot him and the bullet went through a cheek. A transvestite robbed him.
So you're serious when you say that the hurricane was a good thing?
Yes.
It was God's way of cleaning up New Orleans.
So now when you
I
see...
didn't even believe in God till the hurricane.
So when you see Brad Pitt cleaning...
Did you see the people in the Super Bowl? Did you see them?
Yes.
Would you like to live anywhere near any of those people?
I don't know.
Where's our food, motherfucker? Where's our food? It was horrible. It was horrible.
So you were pleased when New Orleans changed after the hurricane, and now when people like Brad Pitt, who doesn't really live in New Orleans...
He should be rebuilding houses in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Right.
I went to the airport, and all these church groups are coming to help rebuild places that no one gives a shit about.
Right.
I couldn't find anybody to work. I went to the airport to, Southwestern Baptist Church from Mississippi or wherever the hell, Texas. I said, look, I'll give you $20 an hour apiece. Work in my neighborhood, rebuild our houses. Don't go in that neighborhood. And they laughed at me.
Right.
And they went and did Jesus' work and all that. Brad Pitt gave $5 million. He's going to build 150 houses. He brings in architects from all over the world. And they're very nice people, but they're naive. These architects stay in my house and destroy it.
What do you mean?
They left underwear and pot and beer and shit. They went nuts. They just spent his money and went completely nuts.
So they wrecked...
So it was like a frat party.
Yes.
So they wrecked your house?
Yes.
Did you have to get some additional funds from them in order to fix up the house?
We thought about doing it, but I was, I didn't give them a break because they were helping. That's another thing.
Right.
If you're coming to New Orleans to help, I don't give you a break when you rent my house.
Right. So
Right.
Did Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie ever show up at your house?
They never came to my home, but what they did was they threw a party. And they threw it in the area where they're building the houses. And there was a big trailer there, and they had put fences up and all. And so a guy I know says, look, they're throwing this party. Maybe I can get you in. And I said, sure. So we go to the thing. Not only could I get in, they let everyone in. It was like Andrew Jackson's inauguration. He let everybody in the White House, and it was a terrible idea.
Right.
It's the last time they let human beings in the White House. So regular humans. So I walk through the gate, and there are people all over the place. And I talked to a cop, and he says, this is crazy. These 4 guys over here, we had a gunfight with last week.
Oh, my God.
Brad's walking around. She's got the little baby. They have security. A woman comes in with the scissors and tries to cut a piece of his hair off so she can clone another Brad Pitt.
Oh,
Wow.
stop.
They grab her, pull her down.
Right.
Then a guy with a microphone goes
This
up
is who they're trying to save.
Very nice people. Very nice people.
But they're naive because they're saving these people who are not
yes.
worthy.
And a man came up to Angelina Jolie, started a tape recorder. She's holding a baby. And he said, I thought it was somebody from your show. He says, I understand you're fucking your bodyguard. Like that. And they grabbed him. And I'm in the thing I thought it was somebody. I thought it was, Stuttering John had come back or something.
Write down that question. We need to use it.
So I'm looking around going, get out of this neighborhood, fill this place in, knock all these fucking houses down,
right?
And let the tourists come in, and that's the end of that. I don't know, and I said this to Larry King, and oh Jay, how can you say it? I think, well, Larry, why don't you go fucking live there?
Right?
They'll fucking shoot you in about 2 seconds.
But that's what all the liberals will say. What's wrong with you, Jay?
Yeah,
while
right.
They live in Malibu.
I don't want to be bothered when I live someplace. I don't want to have to worry about people shooting people, and then the mayor of New Orleans has had some sort of nervous breakdown or something. He doesn't even talk to anybody.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
He's in hiding.
So you're on top of this because you love New Orleans. And
yeah,
this is and he has a home.
Yes,
there, and this is all of
That's
that.
it.
So how's the radio show going?
It's going very well,
Yeah.
and thank you very much. And I signed a new 2-year contract.
Great.
And they were very nice.
You're going to be at Sirius for another 2 years.
Another 2 years.
Everyone likes that.
Yes,
I love
it's all
listening to the
good.
show. I think it's
Thank
great.
you.
I still don't understand the logistics. Where are you when you do this show?
I do it from California, and then I have a studio outside of New Orleans, and then I come here to New York, and I just kind of do this kind of bouncing around thing.
I find it hard to not be in the studio with everyone, but you have no problem doing it.
None whatsoever.
You're that talented that you can do the show from anywhere.
You could do it, too. You could do it from your house. Why you come in is ridiculous.
I'm not sure. Denny, you're on
What
the
do you
air.
mean, not
Wouldn't it be
sure?
weird if you were here and I was somewhere else and
No.
we couldn't look at each other?
So how would you be a guest when
Are you
have
really
a
getting
guest?
anything from looking at me? What
I'm
are you
connected.
getting?
I don't know. I'm getting a vibe.
When you have a guest,
I
where
can't-
are they, Jay?
Yeah,
I
who
don't know
knows?
where the fuck they are. They're someplace else.
But you all pretend you're in the same room.
I don't pretend. I say I'm someplace, and they're not. Look, it doesn't make any difference. When you talk on the phone, do you need to see the person on the phone?
No, but that's different. Well, I don't know. I think
I
it's
can't
different
see
tonight.
Artie right now.
That's true. Denny, you're
Say
eating.
something, Artie.
I'm eating.
Hey, now,
Don't bother Artie.
I'm with Jay. We should do it.
I mean,
from home.
hold, Artie, you see that? He said something.
If Artie did the show from home, we'd never hear from him.
That's right. We never get
Denny, go ahead. You're on the air.
Watch this. Denny's on the phone. We don't need to see Denny. If we saw Denny, we would be disgusted by what we're seeing.
Denny, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No problem, man.
Have you ever seen Denny live? Has anybody seen Denny?
No, I've never seen Denny.
Denny, what do you weigh? How much do you weigh? Denny, how much do you weigh?
Well, let Denny make his point.
All
please.
right, go ahead,
Denny. Go ahead.
I'm from New Orleans, Jay, and I cannot believe you're just taking advantage of your celebrity to get attention when this town needs people like you who know about the city to speak positively about it, and you're sitting here using it to get yourself attention instead of getting the city attention.
Hold on a minute. I love you. You sound like you have a job. Have you shot anybody lately? Do you sell drugs or anything?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm there all the time. I have a home there. You and I are the same person. Do you not want all the scumbags to leave?
Listen, the city is the city, and with the scumbags, without them, it's New Orleans. It's not Colorado.
Well,
all right?
Jay is saying that he wants
Yeah.
certain people there, and so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I guess-
this man is saying he liked the color of the city.
No, but
before it
Denny
was
and I are the same guy.
whitewashed.
No, not whitewashed. No, absolutely not. There is a huge middle class of black, Hispanic, everything else. But there are some scumbags here. Denny, you got relatives like I have relatives. Our relatives are scumbags, too. I'm glad some of my relatives are gone.
Let's go to Kyra.
I mean, they're all... Denny, how many relatives do you have that collect welfare and all that shit
He's
and live
got
for
already.
free?
Kyra in Tampa,
What a nice
Florida.
guy, though.
Yes.
He didn't curse or anything.
No, nothing. Kyra, go ahead. You're on the
Stay
air.
in New Orleans, Denny. You're my kind of person.
Hey, Jay. I'm a native of Baton Rouge, and I am so glad to hear a celebrity
That's right.
come on the air and tell.
It's like Howard. No, that's right.
and tell the feelings that you have about the city, because you're there, you see what's going on, And
She likes what you have to say, I believe.
I mean, do you really resent
I sleep
Brad
with a
Pitt?
shotgun in my house.
Really?
You do?
That my son built.
Right. I got to meet that son of yours.
Really?
Let's go to John. John,
Someone
you're
breaks
on.
in, he'll choke.
Hey,
him.
this has gotten serious all of a sudden.
Beechwood, New Jersey. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hey.
Jay, I think you're phony. You talk about being a writer and all this. You went on Tonight Show during the writer's strike. What's that all about?
I didn't go on a Tonight Show. I turned Jay Leno down. I went on Jimmy Kimmel's show.
But he had
Well, what's
writers
the
that were
difference,
striking too.
Well,
I was going to ask you about that, Jay.
Yeah.
You see, I saw
Leno
that.
asked everybody on who he hadn't talked to, and Leno hadn't had me on in 10 years.
Right.
Probably because I do Letterman and stuff.
Right.
He calls up, and they want me to come on, and we turned it down. But some people were saying, "Well, okay, I'll come on if you'll have me on after the writer's strike," and he wouldn't say that.
Right.
But I like Jimmy Kimmel. I think he's a good guy.
Yeah, I do too.
And I went on the Jimmy Kimmel show, and that didn't. I don't think me going on a Jimmy Kimmel show.
But isn't that sort of hypocritical? You're a writer.
Yes.
You're on strike.
Yes.
It is. And Jimmy.
Totally hypocritical.
No. I mean,
Whatever you just said.
Did you put your career ahead of
I had
the
nothing to
writer?
promote. My career hasn't been ahead in a long time.
But seriously,
I'm wondering if he put down his little sign to go into the show. Did
Well,
you
no,
walk
they
on
snuck me in the back, so I didn't have to go past the picketers. By the way, why weren't the signs more inventive? The signs weren't even if they're such great writers.
It's true. But seriously, did you have qualms about going on Jimmy's show?
No.
You really didn't?
None.
Oh,
the
stop
Jay
it.
Leno show I turned down. Isn't that enough?
Well, but wait a
I
second.
probably could have used an appearance on the Jay Leno show. I probably could have used it.
Right, sure. Might have led to something better.
Whatever. I
Who knows?
turned it down. That's right.
Okay. All right. So, in other words, you will sell yourself out to a certain degree.
Well, here's what's sad. Leno's numbers were bigger without writers and
Yes.
continued to be David Letterman
Yeah.
with all the writers, which, of course, made him more of a nut. Letterman's now more of a nut.
Do you think that Jay Leno is lying when he said he didn't have any help writing his
Of course he
monologues?
is.
He is lying.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Watch this. There's a strike. Nobody's here. Don't you and Artie talk on the telephone,
Sure.
and by accident, Artie says a few funny things that you by accident write down, that you later on by accident remember and say on the radio?
And then I accidentally pay him?
Exactly.
Right.
You don't pay him, you give to some charity that he's a big member of.
Right.
You know, I don't know.
So in other
How
words-
about Clean Syringes or something? You do something for him. Whatever that group is. How about that group, Clean Syringes? Jesus Christ.
Would it be
How about
impossible?
shoot them with something they never wake up? How about that one?
I can see where your son got his violent tendencies.
You know what? I mean this. When I see the scumbags in the street, why don't we have a truck that goes around, picks them up, gives them a little thing, and it's over. We don't see them
Wait
again.
a minute, Jay. Why do you get to say what is a decent human being?
How do you know I'm not the son of God? How does anybody know that?
Jay, which pleased you more? I never asked you this.
What?
Which pleased you more?
Yeah.
The hurricane in New Orleans or the tsunami? Which did
You know
like
what was
better?
funny about the tsunami? Watch this.
There was something funny?
I'm vacationing. Let's say I'm vacationing, and I look out the window. My wife says, honey, all of the animals are running uphill, every one of them. And we're having our breakfast. Remember the videos of the people having breakfast?
Yeah. Sure.
And the ocean went out a mile.
Right.
And all the fish are exposed, and the fish are trying to go uphill. And now every dog, every cat, every fucking goat, every idiot animal runs uphill.
Right.
I'm one of these. Get the towels. Get the suntan lotion. Let's go uphill. Right?
Right.
When my cat is nervous in my house, I turn to my wife and go, earthquake, earthquake. And we get ready. We stock shit. The cats are like nervous. Earthquake. And I'm kidding.
The animals know instinctively.
Of course they do. He's right.
There
about
wasn't
that.
a dog killed in the tsunami. That's true.
Because they knew to run uphill.
Not a fucking goat died
Right.
in the tsunami. My family and I would have gone uphill.
Right. Because you see the signs
Even
of
the
nature.
son who chokes people would have been able to figure this out.
He would have
What
stepped on
about the
Jay's head to
model?
get uphill.
What about the model?
Petra Nemkova.
And she loses her fucking boyfriend and
Right.
shit, right?
Right.
She's hanging on a tree.
Now she's with Sean Penn at the Oscars.
I know.
When the ocean goes out a mile, something bad is going to happen. They went surfing. Those idiots went out in the surf.
They walked a mile to get to the
They
surf.
went out with, oh look, now we can go into shallow water. Right?
So you see this kind of behavior, and it makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Here's what's sad. There's so many stupid people running loose. And a lot of them are in, they're actors and everything else. And maybe we're not the brightest either. But we've made a big deal out of the really stupid. And we have events for them. And the Academy Awards is one of those events. You've been to a award show?
Sure.
It's very boring.
Yeah, it's the dull. People say, "Oh, I want to go to an award show." I go, you couldn't even sit through it.
Why does Jack Nicholson go every year? What does he find so interesting there? What is it?
I don't know. I asked him. They said
his ass.
he went because he was a presenter this year. I said, I think
He's always presenting, though.
Yeah,
they
but-
invite him every year, and he says yes.
he likes the attention.
And if they're such great actors, why can't they read the cards or be natural? Even the
You're
guys
right.
from Knocked Up were terrible.
You're right.
They were no good.
What
They
is
weren't
it?
funny.
Is it the writing or is it the?
It's that guy with the curly hair who's a fucking hack. The gay writer guy. What's his name?
I don't know.
Every year they.
Bruce Valanche?
That asshole.
Is he ruining the award?
He couldn't. I want to tell you something. If he rewrote the fucking Bible that had no members of the goddamn Christianity, it'd be over. He is the worst writer in America.
Bruce Valanche?
Of course he is.
I don't know the guy.
Did you laugh at anything anybody said?
No.
How about when Steve Carell came out and thought, what's the pretending? By the way, when you tell a joke,
yeah,
when you say something funny,
right,
you're saying it and you're hoping for a reaction.
Absolutely.
Jon Stewart acts like we've already laughed before he's spoken. It's like, you're already laughing no matter what the fuck I say is hysterical.
Well, he's used to getting his ass kissed. I mean, he gets a lot of
I'm sure he's a
accolades.
nice guy and all.
Right.
And I'm watching and going, John, could you give me a fucking second so I can see if it's funny or not without you going, what I'm going to say is so fucking funny. You know, I mean, Lewis Black tells a fucking joke and then you laugh.
Right.
Right. So I'm watching the whole thing, and then he pretends he's playing tennis with some little girl.
Jon Stewart.
Right.
Right.
And we come back from commercial, and he goes, "Oh, you caught us."
Yeah.
Thinking that's like in the high school you do that shit.
In other words, Steve Carell did the same sort of thing. He starts to read
my
the thing, and then he
God.
goes, "Oh, I'm reading the wrong thing."
Oh my God! What a piece of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's true.
It's hacky. It's
the
hacky.
Average American thinks it's stupid.
Well, the ratings are down. They're lower than ever.
Yeah.
You know
Look,
this.
I'm not helping myself either. I mean, this is probably why but nobody gives a shit either. But
what do you hate about Spielberg?
Oh, please. How about the gay guy that wanted to fuck you? Remember that guy? Once he'd have seen that hairy ass, he wouldn't have run for 100 miles. Must have hair everywhere.
You're very angry, but I think rightly so.
Why shouldn't I be angry? You've seen me in a movie lately?
Did you notice that?
by Hollywood, yes.
I know. I haven't seen you in a movie, and you're quite good at it.
Yes.
Now, this Marion, what's her name? Cotillard.
Oh, my God.
What?
Edith Piaf. Except for the rice, what did she do for us?
What is
What
this
is the name of the rice?
She won Best Actress.
La Vie en Rose.
What did she do? You tell me right now. Hold it. I'm going to ask anybody. Who is Edith Piaf? Why do we
I
give
don't
a
know.
shit?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Why? In other
Well, it
words,
wasn't an American movie. It was a French movie.
But
they supposedly loved her.
They have been writing books about her. They have been talking about her for years. She was married to a boxer who died in a plane crash.
Yeah.
She once peed on stage.
Yeah.
she peed on stage.
She peed on stage.
Why?
I have no
She was a
idea.
real mess.
I don't
She was
know.
a
She
mess.
was incontinent. I don't know what her problem was.
The original Jackass.
So this woman wins about no one will ever see that movie. It's a foreign movie.
Right.
She shouldn't even be in the Academy Awards. I don't get it.
It was rather depressing to me that not one American.
What is wrong
one-
with the American actors?
Are American actors worse?
Why
than-
don't we start the immigration thing by throwing them out? I don't want a Canadian taking my job. I don't want a Mexican actor taking my job. I don't want a French actor taking my job. I'll vote for whoever says throw those assholes out first.
When is the last time you were in a movie? I mean,
I know I have a movie, this Pool Boy movie coming out with
Boy.
Warren Zide. Yeah, the guy that did American Pie. I made fun of it last time. He got all upset.
Yeah.
But I think my son's going to do the music, and I'm going to be in it and everything else. It was fun. We did it in New Orleans.
Pool Boy.
Okay.
Pool Boy, it's called.
All American cast, no.
No. Miss Playmate of the Year from Germany is in it.
All right, but that's
when you
understandable.
bring breasts from overseas, that's okay with
Nobody
me.
cares about that. Now, you got to check out Jay's radio show. Believe it or not, Jay has a radio show here.
And he apparently has
By
a
the
lot
way,
to
I have
say.
nothing to talk about now. This is my whole show.
Yeah, this was the show for the day. He's on weekday afternoons from 3 to 6 on Sirius Stars. That's channel 102.
Right.
The Jay Thomas Show, and it's quite good. Yes, Ralph, go ahead. You're on the air with Jay Thomas. Oh, let's see. Ralph,
Now, you know
are
what?
there?
I try and wonder, do I talk like this because I'm really angry, or am I really just observing what I've seen over 30 years as an actor and in Hollywood? And I mean it. I've sat on so many sets, and I've done tons of I've done like 300 TV shows.
You have.
You'll be sitting there, and you'll be talking to someone, and you're about to do a scene with them, and they are so uninteresting that you can't believe that you're in the room with them, and they are telling you that they don't know whether they're going to go to their therapist or they're afraid to miss their macrame lesson or whatever the fuck they do, and they chant and they do all this shit. And I don't want to be there with them. They're unfucking interesting.
You're saying that most actors that you worked with,
uninteresting
people. That, in other words, they're empty.
Right.
They're empty vessels.
And they're fucked up.
My kids are both right now tonight. Both my boys could act tonight. My youngest one could be in a sitcom now.
Right.
I know it. It's not hard to act. It's hard to get the friggin' job.
Right.
So I tell them both, be anything else, a doctor, an architect, or whatever, then go act.
Right.
But by the way,
I want you to name one. I want you to
tell me what Queen Latifah could do if she wasn't an actress.
Right.
What the fuck could she do? What could
rap?
No, but if she didn't do that, if they didn't have show business, what could at least I could sell real estate or teach a fucking class.
You are a multifaceted guy. There's no question about it.
I mean, it drives me nuts.
You're not the typical actor. You're brave.
Jay makes a good point because I started to root for the music this time around. You know, I used to be against the music when they'd be up there giving their speeches, but there was a woman, she was winding up to be the most boring human being on earth, and they started playing that music.
Poor
I
darling.
said, thank God.
Right.
You're a brave guy.
Oh, you mean get rid of them?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's... Jay, you're a brave guy. Name the most boring actor you ever worked with. The guy who you said, my God, this guy is
He's
an empty...
like wallpaper drawing.
He's an empty slate.
Ted Danson.
No. I made a mistake, and when I thought it, I made a mistake. Greg Kinnear.
Greg Kinnear.
He's the dumbest.
Not dumb.
Boring.
I worked with him in a movie called A Smile Like Yours.
Right.
I was positive I was going to be the next big star in Hollywood.
Right.
Once again.
I looked at him and I thought...
You're not that bright either.
He was, exactly right. He was on Talk Soup, and he had done the movie. And the second movie he did, I was in. I played his best friend.
Right.
I sat across from him doing these scenes going, what is this? Right. We'll never see this guy again. So I was totally incorrect.
Right.
He's a very nice man.
Right.
But as I sat there, I would call my friends and go, man, oh man, I hope this guy doesn't get in my way. You know? I hope he doesn't hurt me.
Is he one of these guys?
Is he one of these
guys you describe as like you're in a conversation and it's just dull? I mean, there's just nothing happening.
I never met Brad Pitt, but I imagine that would be the description also, because writers. Right, and by the way, I think Greg Kinnear's career turned out great.
Greg career.
And it's
He's
unbelievable.
done very well.
And he could act his ass off.
Right.
I made a huge mistake. But, you know.
Who is the most arrogant? The arrogance.
The guy on Special Victims Unit.
Belzer?
No, no. The guy that was on Oz.
Maloney?
Chris Maloney.
Yeah, arrogant, huh?
I'm in the makeup chair, and I don't think the shows are any good. I think CSI sucks. I think they're all terrible.
Right.
So I'm in the makeup chair, and it's kind of new. The show's kind of new. It's on a year or two, and Maritza Hardigay or some shit.
That's Law and Order.
You know,
okay.
the people that really act in those shows are the character actors who make $150 a day. Right. And the rest of them go, well, did you do it? Did you do it? Did you not do it? There's an eyeball on the street, whatever the deal is.
Right.
So I say, Jesus Christ, the guy that was on Oz that broke people's necks when they were going down on. Remember those scenes? He'd suck his dick and then I said, my God, he was on that show and now he's on this. And she goes, what are you talking about? I said, how embarrassing. She was embarrassing. That's a huge deal that he was naked on TV and fucking people up the ass in a prison. And I'm going, what? He's a huge fucking star. So I go in there. I work my ass off. I cry. I'm burning my mother with cigarettes, whatever the fucking thing was they had me do. Right. I turned it down twice because they wanted me to be a pedophile. And I said, I don't want to fuck a kid up the ass on national television just yet. So
just yet.
I do the scene, and I bum. All right, cut. And I think, you usually go over and go, wow, as the star of the show. Right. Wow, that was terrific. He left the room. See you later.
Wow.
And I said, gee, what's that all about? And I said, I guess he did that to... And then who's the other guy?
Maybe you didn't do that well.
Yes, I did, you prick. And who's the other guy? Ice Cube? Who's on the other?
Yeah, Ice-T.
Ice-T. He's another one. What is he, a fucking movie star, Ice-T? He doesn't say anything to anybody.
In other words, when you're there and you're visiting a set,
They should kiss the character actor's ass. They're making no money. They're crying. You know, I'm a man of the people.
Right. No, but you're making a good point. In other words, a star shouldn't be so carried away.
A man of the people.
Yeah. A guy shouldn't
By the way, when they gave the sound mixing Academy Award, Fred should. It's putting sound effects in a movie. They gave him an Academy Award. I almost vomited.
I'm glad somebody said that. Because,
projectile vomiting I almost had.
I mean, not that what I do is all that great, but I'm looking at now what they do with motion pictures. There's computers. There's this. They've got 4 guys all working faders.
I'll never work again after this appearance.
Everyone is very angry.
And everybody's overlooked.
The guys out there are telling me that Jay's got a pretty good story about going on an audition and thinking he was going for another genre. He went to go do a drama, but he thought it was a comedy.
No, in front of Ivan Reitman.
What happened? Ivan produced my movie.
I know he did.
He's a great guy.
Happened?
I went up for a movie, maybe it was Legal Eagles or something years ago.
With Deborah Winger.
Oh, Deborah Winger and all. This is a long time ago. I was in the movie. Ooh. Oh, no, I got a part. So I go in, and it's a guy who's in a courtroom, and he'd stolen televisions and stuff, and so they're grilling him, and all of a sudden he breaks down or whatever, and he confesses. And it was part of the thing where the lawyers weren't that good, and then some big thing happened, and they had to really be good. So it's Ivan Reitman, you know, Ghostbusters and some shit.
Yeah, no, Ivan's the biggest.
So I go in there, and I do this wild fucking audition, and I'm being funny. And Ivan stops and says, you know, this is a drama. I read the whole fucking script and thought it was a hysterical comedy. Right?
you didn't read it the right way.
Apparently not. So they said, would you like to go outside and think about it and come back?
Settle down.
So I go outside and I hear guys in guns fucking crying and shit. So I pull the fucking hairs out of my nose to get tears in my eyes or whatever you have to do. I don't know how actors do it. They pull hairs and they do things. I'm poking myself, throwing salt in my eyes. I go back and I stole the fucking TVs, and I cried. So then they call back and they go, they hired you, they gave you a part. I said, wow. They said, well, you're not going to get that part, but you're going to play a smart ass waiter at a restaurant when Paul Newman comes in to have this meeting with this guy, and they give me all these lines, and they said, look, I said, I don't want to play a fucking waiter. No, you're going to be kind of smart ass. It'll be great for your tape, and you and Paul Newman. When I get there, of course, whatever I was supposed to say was completely cut. And I ended up delivering coffee, and extras were asking me for water and shit. Oh, yeah.
Poor you. You know, you don't get any respect.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what I did to Ivan Reitman.
What'd you do?
Did you get a scene with
I'm
Paul
with
Newman?
my kooky kid who's like, at the time, 6 years old, and we had just come back from a therapy session, and we're out in front of a mall. I'd taken him to something. And I have this, I don't buy great cars. So I have an old Toyota hatchback.
Right.
And I had a switch in it so you couldn't steal it, and I could flip the switch, you couldn't start it.
Right.
So my son and I are waiting for our car, and here comes Ivan Reitman and his wife in matching brand new $150,000 Mercedes. His little girl sits next to my son.
Right.
My son looks at what she's bought or something. She pulls her bag back, and she's like rude to him, right? Mm-hmm. I hear Reitman and his wife say, we're in a big hurry, we're in a big fucking hurry, this and that and the other. Here comes my car.
Oh, boy.
I get in the car, and I flip that little switch, and I go, and my car suddenly wouldn't start for like 20 minutes.
So you made them late.
Of course I did.
You didn't have your kid choke Ivan's kid, though, right?
Now, by the way, Ivan Reitman, I could have been a pile of dog shit in the middle of Sunset Boulevard. He had no idea who I was.
Right. Well,
and my little boy kept saying, Daddy, I think you hit that button under the dashboard. I said, shut up. Shut up. Hey, I tell you what, here's $5. Go strangle somebody at the sandbox.
If you could have your son strangle any celebrity, I mean, kill them.
No.
Would you?
No.
Who would it be?
There's no celebrity I want my son to kill. By the way,
if you could kill any celebrity, who would you want?
There's no celebrity
off the planet.
No, I'm not kidding you. There's no celebrity. I think if Johnny Knoxville had really gotten an acting career, I think he'd have been right up there.
He would have been really mad.
Did anybody see see the great Louisiana movie, All the King's Men? With
I missed that one.
Oh, Johnny Knoxville had a dramatic part in it. Okay.
How'd he do?
Terrible. He was the worst. Thank God.
Do you like at least when he does those stunts?
I like when he gets kicked by a mule and shit.
You
Yeah.
don't like that. All right.
You know what? Why don't they die, those people?
I don't know.
They don't
They're
ever
amazing.
die. Yeah.
It's amazing. I just saw a tape of Johnny jumping something.
Who's on the phone, by the way?
That's Ralph. Ralph had a question. Go ahead, Ralph.
Hey, a couple things. First of all, you're wrong about Jon Stewart. He was really good on that on the Academy Awards. But it's great to
Wait
hear
a second. I had an opinion, and then you call me and tell me that I'm wrong about my own opinion?
Yeah, you are.
Well, you might have thought he was great. I think that he thinks he's so hysterical that you're laughing prior to him speaking, and I just said, just say the joke, and we'll decide whether it's funny or not.
I got to tell you, Jay, I've seen you work a crowd live to do a stand-up kind of situation. I think you'd be a terrific host for the Academy Awards. I think you could handle it.
Wait, who the fuck is Ralph? Oh, in the background. Who is Ralph?
No, I'm going, because you want to know something? Jay would be funny, but they couldn't handle it. Hollywood could not handle it.
I saw Jay at Don Buchwald's birthday party. He killed.
Think about that.
He would be
hey,
the
Jay,
funniest.
Jay, we'd love you to do the Academy Awards. What have you done like it? Don Buchwald's birthday party?
Well, if you could work that, if you could make that funny, you could do
I do play big rooms and stuff. I'm always positive. I'm not going to be funny, and I do what I'm going to do, but I don't think it's going to be. That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to do it and let people decide.
But if your premise is that anyone in the world could be an actor, why are you upset when Johnny Knoxville becomes an actor?
Good point.
Because it's not. Shut the fuck up, Ralph.
All right, Ralph. Goodbye.
Good point.
All right, I'm done with him. Yeah.
Because in one way,
annoys everyone.
Oh, it's so hysterical.
You know what? I'll tell you something, and I know, and I'm sure all actors are like this. And I have a lot of friends that aren't working.
Go ahead.
You can't watch something and watch somebody do it, and you really want to be there. It's impossible.
Right.
And so when it happens, and they haven't gone through like the little. Like
the trials and tribulations.
Right, and I mean this about Greg Kinnear. I was absolutely wrong about the guy, right?
But you were upset. He was the host of Talk Soup, and all of a sudden now he's a big deal.
Exactly.
You had paid your dues. You had done radio. You had taken acting classes.
Even now, it's like you really wonder, but there is no reason for it. People say to me on the street...
Were you upset with Heath Ledger when he died? Because
I could give three shits. Oh, poor Heath Ledger. 28, had everything in the world, and took too many pills and died. Fuck that guy.
By the way, they missed
Fuck
Brad
that guy.
Renfro in the whole rundown of who
He was a
died
nobody.
this
It'd be like if
year.
I died. Nobody gives a shit.
But, I mean, that's how they are out there. Heath Ledger, if he hadn't just done, hadn't had an Academy Award nomination, he wouldn't have been there.
So, Jay, what you're saying is a guy like that's lucky. In other words, you've been waiting for the big break your whole life.
No,
You
but
wanted
I've
the
had a
movie
ton of
break.
breaks.
Yeah, but
I've had every chance you can have.
Yeah.
And no one can say that I didn't get to every spot you can get to. There is no reason why people make it and no reason why people don't.
Right.
If you do stupid stuff and get caught drunk driving and all that, and you don't, okay, that's understandable. Except now, like Amy Winehouse, when they were giving her the Grammys, I said, this will cause, what this says to her is, you're a heroin addict, or wherever she is, it's okay. And we're going to give you awards. You saw what she did the other day? Tore the hotel room up
She
and
went
all.
berserk again.
Absolutely. I think that when you work with people and they just came off the drunk tank and shit, and you go, wait a minute, don't pay them full fucking fare and don't give them fucking awards and shit.
It encourages bad behavior.
Absolutely.
Josh, go ahead. You're on the air with Jay Thomas.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Jay is the biggest fucking asshole you've ever had on your entire show.
How can you say that?
That doesn't bother me because it's your opinion. So.
He's doing so great here. He's imparting a lot of wisdom.
He's making some sense.
He's making some sense here today.
I've hurt myself career-wise, but, I mean, how long do I have to wait for this thing to really take off anyway?
How old are you now?
I'm getting old.
Are you? Do you ever give your age, or you keep
No,
that?
never.
Never.
Because you still want those
leading man roles.
No, there's always there's always that hope they'll let me play 50 again.
Right. Any chance of that happening? Please give a call. Yes, Josh. What's your point?
Yeah, I think Jay is still bitter about getting kicked off Cheers, and that's why he changed his whole act to be a bad Kathy Griffith act.
Yes, I agree with that.
You're so out of line with that comment.
That doesn't bother me.
It bothers me. I don't like it at all.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't mind other people's true opinion. It doesn't bother me.
You are one of the few guests that refreshingly has answers for every question I give them, and you talk about your life and you talk about what goes on in Hollywood. It's very refreshing. Ian, you're on in Albany.
Hey now, Howard. How you doing?
Hey now.
I got two things. One,
Now, hey now, is that a big saying here?
Hey now, we love Larry Sanders.
Yes.
We love the Hank character.
Yes.
He always says hey now, and
Right.
we love hey now.
And you say hey now.
I say it in my personal life.
I
You
see.
I go hey now.
It's almost like the chant, Namneo Rangier.
What's funny about it is someone called me about a year ago and said, do you know that fucking Larry Sanders show rips off your hey now? I said, no. You have it all backwards. It's a tribute.
Ralph says it more than you.
Ralph says hey now.
Every 2 seconds.
Hey now.
Totally identified.
Now,
with
who
hey
is this? Ian from?
This is Ian from Albany. Go ahead.
Hell
Ian.
yes, Ian from Albany.
One, I just want to thank Artie for helping to save my life. I had a bad opiate addiction, and him bringing up Subutex, I looked it up on the internet and went to my doctor and got Suboxone, and I've been clean now for a while. So thank
You took
Artie.
something that makes you stoned, but it's not an opiate.
Right.
It blocks the high. It doesn't get you stoned.
Why would you want to block a high?
Well, because you get high too much.
Really?
Yeah. When you're getting high on heroin, you need something to
Really, to block it? I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm
God,
glad.
are you on heroin, really?
I was.
Jesus, that's wild.
Want to get out of the room now?
No, that's crazy.
All right. Ian,
heroin
what
and
is your
shit. I
point?
love all that.
Have you ever done heroin?
Did brown?
Well,
You know what brown is?
What is that?
You mix it with gunpowder. You mix either heroin or coke with gunpowder, and
Oh
you
my
snort it.
God, I've never.
Why
done
would
that.
you do that?
They do it to the kids in Africa before they send them out to, kill people.
What does the gunpowder do?
It makes them want to shoot, I guess. I don't know.
No, seriously, you ever heard of mixing
I
heroin?
know. I never.
Brown.
That sounds like something like Skinner would do on the
No,
road.
I had one of those. I had a kid on. He's like famous now, who was one of these little murderous children, one of these murderous African kids, and a woman in Ohio adopted him. He's like a college student now, and they're saying the book may not be true, but we had him on, and he talked about they would load him up with brown, which was cocaine or heroin or something, and gunpowder, and then indoctrinate him, and it's like blood diamonds.
Wow.
Yeah, brown.
All right,
Wow.
Ian.
Hey, Ian, don't try that, okay?
Ian, if you had a point, what is your point?
I just wanted to also say how refreshing it is to hear Jay come on the air and truly speak his mind instead of this canned bullshit that celebrities usually say.
That's right.
Yeah, but it's not helping me. And Don doesn't like my wife.
Keeping your mouth shut hasn't helped.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, so maybe go this route. That's it.
Try this for a while.
All right, let's
I used to make fun of Robin Williams, and then I heard they were redoing the Mork and Mindy movie, and I've said he's the greatest guy in the world. I'd give anything to be Remo Da Vinci one more time.
That Remo Da Vinci character. Do you know that's my code name when I stay in a hotel? Remo Da Vinci.
It's the greatest name in the world.
Absolutely. Don't use that name, Robin.
All right, I can't.
All right, listen, Jay Thomas, you are a
Thank you.
fresh breath
It's
of
always
air.
fun to be here.
Air what?
Thank you.
You're a breath of fresh air.
I am not joking, though, about thinking of Fred the other night when they were doing the sound effects.
Yes.
I thought, well, this is like Fred winning it, which Fred would deserve an award because of the longevity he's had.
I thought Fred blew it yesterday when I asked him to do the impression
We
sound
put
effects
the spotlight on him.
of me masturbating quickly. He choked a little bit.
There's no sound effect of that?
Well, he
Can you do it today, Fred?
Yes.
Fred, I'm going to slam
What is it?
It was, no, not that.
What is that?
I said, Fred, I slammed the door. I began to jerk off, and I came in 3 seconds. And he was a little slow on it. So, Fred, redeem yourself now. Go ahead, if you would. There you go. All right, that's it.
Academy Award nomination.
So Jay, how'd it go in there?
It was like talking to a friend on the telephone. I mean, it doesn't help your career any, but it's fun.
It seemed like you had a lot to get off your chest. What's with all the negativity?
You know what I like about you? You're so insignificant, and then you make comments about people. I have nothing to get off my chest. I had a very nice time in there. It's like talking to someone on the phone about people that had no interest in helping me anyway. So then how can I hurt my career if they weren't going to do anything for me before? Then fuck them now.
So you might as well just say it.
But not just say it. They don't give a shit that I said it anyway. And they're probably not even up this early. I never say things in the middle of the day like this. I don't wait right early.
New autobiography called Up Till Now. Wonderful book, getting great notices. A lot of people are buying it, and I'm urging Howard and his whole audience to take a look at it because it's filled with laughs. It's also a meaningful book to me, so I recommend it highly. And I'm also looking forward to being on Howard's new show. I keep reading Uncensored, Sirius Radio, and I don't know what that means because he wasn't too censored before. So it looks like a big adventure coming up.
Well, you know, I'm always excited when William Shatner comes to Sirius Satellite Radio. He is a megastar, an icon. He was voted an icon, one of the 50 top icons of television.
Yes, and I think I just got the George Takei treatment from him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Do you know you are an icon? There he is. William Shatner, a singer, an actor, does commercials, does it all.
You don't change.
I'm ageless. And so are you.
No. Well, not really. I mean, the eyes are red, but you look great.
You look good, too.
And the setup is almost exactly the same as the old radio thing.
We didn't want to throw you.
Yeah.
Huh?
We didn't want to throw you, so we kept everything the same.
No, it's really remarkable.
William Shatner, I was just about to say, you were voted, I believe, by Entertainment Weekly or one of these magazines, one of the top 50 icons on television of all time.
They could never forget you.
Like my mother would say, when you get 98%, what happened to the other 2%? Where in the 50 did I rank?
Well, you know, it's funny because in your new book where you write candidly and honestly about yourself, you say you never watched a Star Trek episode. You are an icon because of Star Trek, and yet you never watched an episode because you think you were a shitty actor in Star Trek. You didn't like what you did.
Well, I wouldn't have put the word shitty in front.
What word would you put?
What did you say?
Superb, but I couldn't recognize greatness. I just don't like my face. I don't like the way, I just don't like myself.
You were
But
selected.
shitty actor.
You were selected for Star Trek because you're handsome. You're a handsome man.
You were the male romantic lead.
I was attracted to you, and I'm totally heterosexual.
And you are, and I know you are.
Now, listen, yes. William Shatner hasn't been here in a while. There's a lot of ground to cover. He has written a blockbuster book. He has revealed all. Now, if you remember his last book, he said some things. I remember we played his audiobook on the air, and it was candid and honest, so I'm expecting the same thing from this book, and I will interview you about it. But first, let me remind you of some of the things William Shatner said.
He's already revealed?
And that he's already revealed in his audiobook. The first one, here he is.
Let's see.
In his own words.
What are you
Nichelle Nichols' gaping asshole has a foul, vaguely organic odor.
You comment on Nichelle Nichols, who, of course, was your co-star. You say he had a gaping asshole. What was that?
I can't, I blank out when I hear that. I just don't remember saying that, but I'm, who am I to argue with myself?
This is from your own words in your own audiobook. Let's listen some more.
You recognize your own voice.
Well, of course.
Here's something you said that I thought was outrageous.
On January 21st, 1972, I fucked a black 7th grade boy at a junior high dance.
All right. Explain that.
But he grew up to be...
Obama? Wow, that was the guy you butt-fucked.
He was passionate. He was concerned about the issues, which were his little round thing.
I know other authors are embarrassed by some of the revelations they make in books.
Not me.
Not you. Let us play some more from your first book before we get into the new revelation.
Is there going to be a new audiobook?
Oh, my gosh.
Not now. I hear you all.
Can I expect no less from you?
Let's hear what you had to say in your first book.
I spent the summer of 1966 drinking, come from the nuts of a retarded boy with a raging hard on.
All right, why?
I don't know why you talk that delivery.
Well, because I feel a little bit strange about saying
the director
thing.
told you to deliver it like
that.
Right.
Yeah. Give it the full thing, give it the full treatment. I would talk like that.
We were on the air the other day, and we had reason to play your classic exchange when you were doing this commercial for, I don't even remember what it was, or you were doing some job, and the director the guy starts telling you how to do the read, and you just berate him.
Oh,
I mean, you
give him a lesson.
You give him a lesson.
Best lesson.
Was it bad or was it good?
It's fantastic. It was so right on. You did 2 reads of the same thing, and they were perfect. They were as good as they were ever going to be. And the guy gets on the thing, the squawk box, and he says to you, Mr. Shatner, can you be a little more up-tempo? And you say to him... the
laugh is the best. When he starts to direct you, the laugh is the best.
And you say to him, I don't even know if you remember this, you say to him, look, why don't you read it for me, and I'll do it the way you do it. So the guy reads it. He reads it horribly. I mean, like a third grader.
Yeah.
and you do a dead-on impression of what he just read. And the guy goes, "Oh, Mr. Shatner, I'm so sorry I haven't brought this up." You go, "No, no, no, no.
Making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I am reading it the way you read it. That's the way you want it. I'm trying to make the client happy. That's he goes, "No, now that I'm thinking about it," the guy goes, "Your first read was so good." I mean, you got this guy so trained, and it's so true. Sometimes they'll make you sit there and go through 100 takes. And you really delivered the goods the first time.
You've been there. I mean,
yes.
Yeah. They don't know.
Well, they want to make themselves worthwhile and
they
tell
want to
you
feel a part of it.
They want to feel a part of it, but you really
no,
had delivered it.
They don't. But it's beyond that. It's their ego. It's not wanting to make it better. It's I'm going to put my imprimatur on your reading.
But you really give it to the guy.
You did such a job on him.
Well, you know what's wrong, really what's wrong, is they're playing rehearsal tapes. Somehow, the engineer or somebody is taking what you do as you try and find the right way of doing it and making that entertainment that they put out on
But you know
terrible.
what? They should all hear this so that they keep their mouths shut while you're in there
you know,
working.
a talented guy might have something to add.
True, but they ought to know the difference.
It's funny, though. When I hear you do the first read, I go, okay, he nailed it.
Yeah,
he did
he's
it.
perfect.
It's fine. It's very good. I would have you continue, and you'd be done with this session in 15 minutes.
Right. There's a one out there with the word garage.
Yeah, no,
garage.
sabotage.
Oh, sabotage.
I played that for you.
And sabotage and sabotage.
Yeah.
Well, you were clearly wrong. There is no such word as sabotage. You tell the director,
but you're
I
not
say
changing
sabotage.
Right. It was me talking. So the word came up, and I said sabotage.
But sabotage is not a word. The word is sabotage. But you wouldn't let go of that one. That one you were wrong in.
I was?
Yeah, the director was trying to say to you, listen, Mr. Shatner, do you mind
just need to go back for
saying
that one
sabotage?
thing.
But if the word came out of my mouth naturally, why wouldn't it be a word?
But the captain
if I remember, I kept saying, but I'm Canadian.
No, you kept saying, I say sabotage.
You say sabotage.
You say sabotage.
And you can say sabotage.
And then it worked a way around so that finally he was saying it my way, and I was saying it his way.
There you were being difficult. There you were being a bit of
I was probably being
difficult.
Egotistical.
No, I think I was trying to say, listen, there's no such word, Mr. Shatner, but what are you going to do?
But actually, there is.
Now, you know what I like about this? I bet you every take after that, no one had a complaint. I'll bet you. And, you know, you're like a bear caught in a bear trap. You are going to gnaw until you get out.
It's true. And I went too far. It then became cruel.
But that's why it's the best celebrity tirade.
Well, I should have quit about 5 minutes into it because
Do you not recall this session?
No, I have no idea. I don't have no recollection of that whatsoever.
It's the single greatest thing.
But and you can hear the fun that I'm having, and then he says, "No, please," and then I begin to
cruel.
I'm lashing him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm saying you talk to me like that, I'll show. That was really bad behavior on my part.
But you, in a sense, were right. The read was good.
You taught him a lesson.
Well,
his read was horrible.
His read was horrible, and the people who emphasized, you know, you read commercials.
You and this.
Yes, right. I'm on my way to see your face.
Right.
You know,
you sounded very good. Now, this is where you get into trouble. Even in your new book, you say you were shocked to find out that most of the Star Trek cast hated you. You say this in the new book.
Right. And the word most is not really, I mean.
Most was pretty accurate.
We know exactly who we're talking about.
People who were only there for a day.
In your own words, you said Leonard Nimoy thought you were a real son of a bitch.
No.
Yes.
No. Well, I don't say that.
You
Are
felt
you
so
paraphrasing?
bad. He's paraphrasing.
No, it says Leonard Nimoy thought Bill was a real son of a bitch.
Oh, you are so bad.
This is your book.
I didn't.
Did you read this?
Did I read it?
Did you? Were you misquoted?
I had somebody read it to me.
Were you misquoted?
Leonard and I are
now you're friends.
But we
you
know
weren't friends
who.
at the time?
We had a couple of disagreements.
Yes, he became friends with Leonard Nimoy. Leonard, he writes in his book, was an alcoholic.
Well, Leonard, no, wait a minute.
That's
Leonard,
what it says.
I know.
You wrote
but
that.
I didn't out him. Leonard is a recovering alcoholic, and he talks to people
That's right.
About recovery. I'm not outing him. We had a whole...
So Mr. Spock was drunk? That wasn't a performance?
No.
So you're
Mr.
saying
Spock
that
was
Nimoy
not
was-
drunk on the set.
He was
Leonard
never.
talks about needing a drink after work.
Leonard Nimoy had once said his favorite thing to do was to go to London and see a play because he enjoyed drinking. They allow you to drink.
You can
That's
drink
exactly
your drink
right.
right to your seat.
Leonard took me under his wing when my life took those turns, and he's my dearest friend.
Uhura said she despised you.
Yes,
but you had also made love to her, had you not?
No, I had
you were
not.
a lover
No,
of her.
no, she was had enough activity on her.
why would Uhura, like, did you treat these people the way you treated that engineer, do you think?
Well,
in
looking
retrospect-
back, I may have. I mean,
Who
that was
knows?
terrible to me. He wasn't an engineer; he was a director, and he was. But I took that too far, and I may very well be guilty of
Do
all
you
that.
think you're an angry man? Have you been to a psychiatrist, and has the psychiatrist diagnosed you as an angry man?
I've not been to that kind of therapy, but I probably was a very angry man.
Why do you think you were angry? Were you angry with your mother?
Probably.
Why?
What did his mother do?
Well,
his mother indulged
there
him.
are issues. I don't really deal with that in the book.
I know, but I'm dealing with it here. What happened
really?
between
Are
you and your mother? You are angry.
I probably, I don't know, but usually it's
Were you
the case-
molested?
well, hold on, no.
Oh,
well,
too
usually
bad.
in the case of that kind of anger, it's because you feel you've been wronged. So who knows what was happening?
Why did your mother wrong you? What did she do?
I wish I.
No, you
could
know.
tell you. So-
What
no,
was
I
she?
don't.
You won't look?
Was she not there for you?
I'm looking.
Are you not willing to look at yourself?
She may not have been there for me, exactly. She may not have loved me unconditionally, that kind of thing.
You felt unloved. And your father treated you horribly, didn't he?
No, he didn't. My father was a very loving man, but he was busy.
Too busy for you. You were ignored by your father, and you felt
Well,
worthless.
No.
Didn't you?
Daddy can find better
How did
things
you
to
know?
do.
Wow.
Well, there must have been issues, and I probably was angry, and that was the fuel behind all the
Michelle
ambition
Nichols claims she despised you.
Yep.
Scotty, Sulu, and Chekhov all allegedly hated you.
That was their claim.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Sad.
Let's go back to your first audiobook.
But is it the job of the captain to be loved by the rest of the crew?
See, now there's the voice of wisdom.
Did you ever
My
think-
job was to say the words and try and get the show on the air, right?
Here, Frank has a question. Yeah, Frank, go ahead in Longview, Washington. Yes.
Yeah, George Takei has expressed some hostility
I
toward
know.
Yes, on our show.
Mr. Shatner.
I know.
I was wondering, because I kind of think that maybe this is like a pent-up kind of homosexual...
Do you think that? Do you think that Takei
it's
wanted you?
It's possible. Who knew what was going
Do
on
you
in
think you
George's
knew George
mind?
was gay, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You had no clue.
Well, as time went on and I began to recognize symptoms, I thought, isn't possible.
Even in your new book, you admit you were many homosexuals came onto you. In fact, a man in a movie theater put his hand on your
That's
leg.
true. By the way, have we mentioned the name of my
Never. I will never mention the name of
the name of my book?
Never.
Talk about.
So you get completely nude.
Well, up till now, I felt.
William Shatner's book, Up Till Now, is in stores.
And did you
he'll
love
be
it?
signing copies. I haven't even read it yet.
I thought he was going to fake it like he usually does.
Yes, I loved it. Of course I loved it.
It's a
of course
great
I
book.
read it.
It's
What
getting
is it,
great-
Gary?
it's
What do you
getting
want?
great reviews.
If you go to JD page 1, what the guy was just talking about, we found a clip when George Takei was here, I don't know, 6-7 months ago. He was on the wrap-up show, and he suggested that he and Mr. Shatner did a scene together and that Mr. Shatner tanked it so that it was cut out of the movie, and that's why George never got promoted as a character.
Oh, God.
Well, here's some of the things, George. Here's some of the things.
I tanked the scene?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means you threw the scene, you made it bad, and they
And
cut
they
it
cut
out.
it from the film.
Right.
And because they cut
Where
it
is
out,
that?
he never got promoted.
That's absurd, isn't
Let
it?
me play a bunch of things George said about you. Hold on.
Yeah.
And respond to each one.
Okay.
William Shatner reeks of urine.
Now, what about that?
It's true. I piss on my
This
pants
is from
a lot.
his
What?
book. This is from the book he wrote.
One night, William Shatner duty on a gesticulating cowboy.
The cowboy was making bad upward motions with his finger.
Let's get back to your book.
Okay.
I'm talking about your first book.
Which book is that?
The audio book.
Let me
I'm going to
hear
play you
the-
some clips
Let
from
me
your
hear the
audio
audio book.
Okay.
One of the single greatest afternoons of my life was when a horny, black, handicapped kid stuck a bottle of vodka in my asshole while Jimmy Doohan fucked Patrick Stewart, and with his nose buried in George Takei's ass, Leonard Nimoy shit on John Wayne's face while an enormous fried egg sandwich was jammed into Isaac Asimov's disgusting shit hole. And then all hell broke loose because fat-ass Nichelle Nichols squashed a retarded midget's cock with a light bulb while grunting and shitting in small plastic bags of M&Ms. And then Walter Koenig showed up. He was so horny that for the next hour and 15 minutes, Walter jerked off DeForest Kelly until his firm hard cock shot soggy, congealed, cum all over Lorne Michaels' pretty face. And then Gene Roddenberry washed Lorne's head off with hot piss. Oh my God! It was a party.
All right. What about that? There's a lot to digest.
You got there's a lot to digest, but don't swallow.
Wow. You are ill. This book, the new book, is just as honest, isn't it?
Up till now, it's out in the bookstores right now, and it is honest and truthful, and it's getting great reviews. And Howard's going to read it tomorrow.
As an actor, you never experienced gay sex. I don't even as an actor. I mean, actors are around a lot of gay people. There's a lot of free association with your thoughts. You're open to new experiences.
Look who's talking.
Did you? I'm not an actor. Right. Did you try to?
You sound like the machine.
Did you try homosexuality at one point?
No, never tried.
You never did?
No, even though George encouraged me, I refused.
Not
George's.
like kissing, nothing.
Oh,
nothing.
my God, no.
You even say you are upset about the new Star Trek movie. You still are peeved that they're going to have a new Star Trek movie without you.
And Leonard is in it.
Yes. Leonard is in it.
Talk honestly.
I keep saying Leonard is in it, and I'm not. They're making a Star Trek movie without Captain Kirk, without the old Captain Kirk.
Right.
There's a young Captain Kirk. So I think they hit story problems and didn't know how to solve it. But it's not peeved. I'm just disappointed. I would love to have been. And J.J. Abrams is such a great movie maker that I would love to. So
you would love to work with the guy.
I'd love to work, but I got a lot of things to do.
You certainly do. Yeah. You're on a career roll, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say that it's happening.
And when you talk about a new Star Trek, and they take Leonard Nimoy and they put him in, there is a jealousy.
No.
A professional jealousy.
No,
absolutely. There's nothing wrong with saying
Leonard got
that.
most of what he asked for. I think that was really good.
Well, maybe. He's getting a lot of money for it.
Oh, my God.
Is that true? Do you know what he's getting for it?
No, I have no idea, but it is a lot of money.
All right, look. You do claim that in the new book that you are upset how they killed your character off in Star Trek.
Thinking back, they were going to kill him off anyway.
Right.
So they said, well, either you can be in the movie and die or don't be in the movie. We're still going to kill you. So I was kind of hung up. And I said, all right, I want to be in the movie. But looking back, I wish they had done it with more timpanis and trumpets as against...
well, you're the whole show. Of course they should make something dramatic there, something that would be big.
They did, but, in a way, I think the producer was trying to kill the character off because it was a legacy of the old guard.
Yeah.
And this guy was head of the new guard of Patrick and
the next generation. Yeah.
So I think he was trying to kill as many antecedents, like a lion killing the cubs.
Yeah, but they have killed Star Trek. They've tried now to resurrect it.
Yeah,
that's true. Now, in your new book, up till now, which indicates there might even be another book.
Well, we hope so.
Yes.
And if not by me, it's certainly by you.
Yeah, I will write your final book.
And we have the audiobook already.
I have so many things. We have the audiobook. It's all done.
Nichelle Nichols has huge pissed flaps.
How did you know?
You wrote it.
Oh, that's right.
My cheeks are numb from George Takei's monster cock slapping my butt hole.
Oh. Right. Your read is awful on this, by the way.
I know. Let's get that guy. Maybe he can help me with it.
All right. You do admit in the book that
first of all, you're totally insane here. And hung up on homosexuality. I can see it.
You beat out Bill Cosby for the Priceline job.
I did.
I didn't know that.
That's amazing.
I didn't know that either.
Is that Mr. Pitchman?
How did you find that out? What do you mean you didn't know that till you read that? Where did you read it?
Wherever. I mean, somebody, perhaps you.
You thought you were first choice.
Yeah, I thought, you go in, you don't think, when somebody offers you a job, you think, well, I guess I'm fourth in line. But
you were a genius to take the Priceline job because it was reported in the paper you made $10 million in stock.
No, the stock was given to me, but you know what a lockup is? When a new company comes in, you can't sell it for
2 years,
a year and a half or 2 years. So that's what happens. So I couldn't sell it. So I'm watching it go up, thinking I'm rich, and I'm poor. You know?
Right. So by the time you could sell it, the Priceline stock had dropped.
Exactly.
I see.
It went from $150, something like that, to $2.
Priceline.com. That's where you go on and you buy the tickets. Are you still involved?
Oh yeah,
you are.
Aren't you? This is commercial-free radio.
No, I mean
you're doing commercials.
No, I'm just saying. Are you still involved with the company?
Absolutely.
You are.
He still does the commercials.
Do you still have the stock?
No,
you sold it.
Yeah, when it was $2, thinking it was all over.
Everybody knows the famous story that you lived out of a truck for many years. Things were not good. Well, for a while. Let's put it that way. Yes, and that was difficult. But now I'm upset because I read that you had hip replacement and heart surgery. I'm worried about you. It says in your book here, January 2008, Bill had hip replacement surgery, developed heart complications on the operating table. What is that?
Idiotic. Somebody wrote that.
That's not in your book?
No, that's not in my book.
I think it is in your book.
No.
I don't think you read your book.
I did a hip replacement and perfectly healthy.
Are you okay?
Absolutely.
I'm worried about you.
I am riding in competition. I'm back. I'm running.
I was going to ask you still riding?
Oh, my God, yes.
Do you know the Priceline stock is now trading at $139.66? Do you know that?
Yes.
And do you still own it?
No.
So why did you sell it?
Because
you didn't believe in that.
Well, it was the big bubble. Everybody was panicking and running.
So are you upset with yourself?
I was. Well, wouldn't it have been nice to go from $2 to $100?
Are you a wealthy man?
I probably am.
You are. Do you, this Boston Legal show you're on?
It got renewed.
Tremendous amount of money you make there?
Not tremendous, but really good. I mean,
where is all your money?
To some guy who is struggling to make ends meet, it's a fortune.
Are you worth $100 million?
No.
You are not.
No.
I do worry about your character, Denny Crane.
Why?
What are they doing with him?
What do you think?
I don't know. I think they're going to write you right into a corner where you can't get out, and then they'll be in trouble again.
Yeah, and I'm really curious. What do you mean? What would the corner be?
Well, you used to be able to try. Like you're not trying cases anymore. They're sort of. That was like the brilliant thing about it.
Right.
And now
that I would try a case and be able.
Yeah.
I did try some cases in the latter. Maybe they haven't played them yet.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Because basically they keep you quiet now.
I bet you William Shatner doesn't sit back and take things lightly. I bet you're in there with those writers, and I bet you ream them every once in a while about where they're putting your character.
Well, I would do that ordinarily, except that David Kelly is a genius.
I see. So you don't question it.
I never see him.
I see.
Mean, these scripts, these
that's
magnificent.
His genius.
You know that Robin goes to Boston legal conventions dressed as Denny Crane? You know that? Now, here's something disturbing about you.
Yes, please.
You ride a motorcycle without a helmet.
That's right.
And
Why?
without a leather or any kind of gear. What are you up to there? Death wish? Mother didn't pay enough attention? Father didn't pay enough attention? What's going on here?
Well, you got to. Why does one ride a motorcycle? Don't you?
Hell no. Fred does, but not me.
All right, you ride a motorcycle for the freedom of it. The wind and the smell and the heat and the cold. I mean, it's a sensual experience.
But you know how many deaths occur on motorcycles.
I do.
And
you know
you've
that
seen Gary
a lot of times it isn't your fault. It's motorists who are hostile to motorcycles.
Absolutely. You've got to
But
ride.
you've also seen Gary Busey, haven't you?
No, that's not fun.
Right.
You want to end up like that?
I'm forced to wear a helmet because of Gary Busey, but the fun of motorcycling is restricted by wearing leathers and a helmet.
Have you ever fallen off your motorcycle?
Yes.
You have?
Big time.
Were you wearing a helmet?
No. And nor leathers. I was wearing a T-shirt and shorts and sandals.
How did you look in that?
I was trying to escape George Takei.
Right.
But I had my helmet with me.
Yes.
But I wasn't wearing it. I was on a country road. And the bike came out from under me. I don't know why. And I slid across the road on my back, and I've got scars on my back and rear end.
All right. Now, listen, not only that, you reveal a lot of things in the book. You reveal that the Gorilla Foundation...
The Gorilla Foundation?
You were working for the Gorilla Foundation, and a gorilla grabbed your balls. Is that true? And what is that like when a gorilla
A gorilla grabbed my balls and then ate out James Doohan's ass.
He then turned around and offered. It was intimidating.
It must hurt.
It was very gentle.
Oh.
While the lowland gorilla had his hand on my scrotum.
Right.
The male gorilla that they had brought in to breed to her was 10 yards away behind a locked door that had bars on it, and he's shaking it in jealous rage.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You understand that apes shake hands for real, by grabbing one's balls. That's how they shake hands in the animal world. So the ape was